Ash. My vote is Mabel. My name is Pedro, and I am the creator and GM of the World Walkers universe. With me is the crew of World Walkers Rhalanas. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. We'll start with Evie.
Hi, I'm Evie. I play Bear.
That's right. And then Dada.
I am Dada. I play Kaluma. He's an elf ranger from the floating island of Arcadia.
Oh, we should ask Evie, who is your pick for the next Smash character?
Oh, my pick, fucking Professor Layton.
It's Dada?
No, dude, he legit knows how to sword fight. It's shown in the second game and in the fifth game. I've played games.
So not the kid then. I'm sorry.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't play Professor Layton.
Are you talking about Luke? Are you talking about fucking Luke? You piece of shit pleb?
Yes, I am talking about Luke.
Get out of here with your bullshit. Professor Layton knows how to fucking sword fight. He sword fought an immortal dude in the second game.
Well, that was pointless then.
Well, there's a plot there. Shut up, Frank. Get out of here with your pleb shit.
Good luck, Dada. Who's your pick?
Lover. I'd love to pretend that I was Master Hand or something.
There you
go. Callie?
I'm Callie. I play Mabel, the Mousefolk Bard, and they should totally put butt ugly Martians in Smash. That was a shitty, amazing game on the Game Boy Advance.
Frank?
Hi, I'm Frank. I'm playing Valerie Kreese, the human summoner, joined by her summon Tatsu. And my pick for Smash is a toss-up between Mac Tonight, pre internet fucking him over, and Blackthorn from the SNES game of the same name.
Wait, go back. The Pokemon Magnetite?
No, he said Mac Tonight.
Mac Tonight.
Mac Tonight, the dude in the suit with the moon for a head from McDonald's.
Yep.
Before they fucked him up.
What did they do to fuck him up?
I guess Mac Tonight became like used in a lot of like rape fan fiction or something.
Oh god.
What?
And like racism.
Why?
And shit. I don't know, because people on 14
it's a fucking crescent moonhead guy from McDonald's.
I didn't bother looking at people.
What is wrong with people? Oh my god.
Let me just look at it.
There's a lot wrong with people.
Oh my god.
Why would you bring him here, Frankie, if you knew he
He
had baggage?
From Our Cow Under the Bridge. Wait, because he's a star, not a moon. It's the other manga. Never mind.
Christ. What is wrong?
No.
Raven?
Hello.
Any baggage-filled pedo rape stars you'd like to introduce? Pre-rape, you know,
Pre-rape.
as Frankie brought up.
Not that I'm aware of. No.
No.
Are you still here, Mr. Slim Seahorse?
Yeah, right. Yeah, we had somebody in the chat hanging out. I'm sure Frankie's like, gone ahead and just don't worry. Let me get the door for you.
Yeah, here's the article too.
No, stop!
I'm not bringing it up.
We got it.
Hey, Frank. This is why I called you the fuck out, Professor Layton.
Oh, good kids.
All the time.
Children. The future.
Josh, you want to unplug your headset?
Hey, Frank, do you have any weird shit you want to say now?
Hey, language.
Yeah, why not?
Give a child present.
I think he has headphones in.
Yeah, he has
His mic's off. I
He
can
does,
say
but
whatever
we
I need
should,
to.
like,
His mic is off. I can say whatever I need to.
Cows drink from the moon.
Do you need to?
Hey, Frank, I don't think you know how a fucking mic works.
Wait, a leg?
mic?
You said his mic is off.
I know.
This is a mess.
This is a hot mess, Raven.
This is a mess.
I play Larix, an Oaken Bard mage. Who?
Wait, what? I thought he was a paladin.
Or,
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Fucking Bard Mage. I was like,
I was waiting for that plot twist. I was like, oh man.
He's been
where did I come
duping
up
us the whole
with Bard?
time. He's been duping us the whole time, man. I mean, yeah.
Sorry, paladin mage.
I mean, if you think about it, how would you tell the difference?
Paladin of song.
Yeah, we would know because Mabel's a fucking bard.
Probably. Yeah.
You know who I want in Smash?
No, I don't want to know.
You made your pick.
You
We're
already
done.
told us.
Move
You already
on.
said it. It's Raven's turn.
Oh, Raven. Can I suggest someone?
That was good.
That's how that works.
I've already got a few in mind, actually.
What do you
Go
got?
for
Some of the characters from Captain N.
it. Ooh.
Game Boy.
Like, there's several characters they could use.
Game Boy.
I like how you're just calling out a game system.
Yeah, Game Boy got in there later on.
I know, but it's like, yes, Nintendo Game.
Could you imagine them putting in Mother Brain? She'd just sit there in the middle of the screen.
With her bad Audrey 2 voice.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Eggplant, I told you.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they don't have to put Kid Icarus in there because they're already. Is he in this one?
He is,
Yeah.
yeah. Pitt is, yeah.
Every previous fighter is in this one.
Yeah.
The Eggplant Wizard would be nice.
That would be sweet, yeah. Josh?
This trophy.
I play Tap, a wizard who every day forgets he's multi-classed as a rogue. My pick for Smash is side-scroller Duke Nukem.
I like it.
I want.
No,
No, what? Who do you got, Ring? Who are you changing?
Motherfucking Zatsu.
Ooh, yes. What a great pick.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm clean.
That's a much better pick than Mac Attack or whatever.
Mac Tonight. the
Mac
rapist.
Tonight. I know, I changed it to Mac Attack.
That's probably closer.
Yeah. I had previously, before we started streaming, I said Bubble Bobble. Bub and Bob, more precisely. But I also like the idea of a boy and his blob.
Oh, my God.
That
Yeah.
would be awesome.
You could throw
Power
the
pick.
throw your jelly beans and like that create different smash attacks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who I think they're going to actually bring in, though, not my pick, but who I think they're going to bring in. My current theory:
Well.
Solaire or someone from Dark Souls.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think this would make a good character, but the prince from Katamari would make a great assist trophy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pac-Man can throw him out. Actually, he's one of the items that will randomly. Oh no, he's a Pac-Man will show a random thing in his hand for one of his taunts, and the prince is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. Thank you, Frank. I enjoyed that.
I want the the main character. I want the main character from Legend of Oasis. Honestly,
Oh my God! Please, can we?
yeah. That's who else I want. But
Not Prince Ali, is it? Who is it?
I don't know.
It's Jeff Bezos.
Could be Thor. Is his name?
That's okay. We'll
might-
just
it might
collect
actually-
all the names. We'll put them in a change.org petition. We'll get this going.
My pick for the last DLC that they're gonna do is Will Smith.
Yeah, he just gets jiggy.
It's just Will Smith.
That would be amazing.
They do have the Elite Beat agents.
Ooh, they could
There
also-
you go.
Oh my gosh. All right. So, who wants to remind us where we last left off?
Last time I did it didn't go too well, so I'm gonna let someone else do it. We were in fucking jail.
Yeah, I feel like Paddington should give the recap on this one.
That is cheap. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
throw it
a
on the
cop-out.
NPC. Yeah.
That's a cop out.
You were never in jail. As long as you were in Morgan, there was no jail.
Except
No, we
you
were
got
pretty much in
like
prison.
fired, so
There
that
were
doesn't
gu-
really help us.
Yeah,
I
there were
didn't get
guards-
fired. I got like
You got
You were
Free
fired.
time.
you got demoted. How about that?
All right, so Kaluma's annual performance review did not go particularly well. That AZ may not materialize. We came across his new boss, who he has absolutely not killed and displaced the old leader of the Horizon.
Is that a
we
theory?
don't know that.
No, that's
Thor might just be out on a mission. He might be fine.
no, that's absolutely what
Just
fucking
a
happened
stab in the dark, which is also probably how he went.
That's
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Lauren got replaced by this walking cactus fuck.
Mhm.
Is it Mac tonight?
No, it's that cactus from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's the
Cactar.
Cactar, I think.
Trogdor the
And,
Burninator for Smash.
There you go.
We spent most of the episode there trying to convince him not to banish us.
Mostly unsuccessfully.
We weren't quite sure whether he had the capacity to, and eventually we decided compromise was the answer.
Yeah.
And, he said he'd assemble a team and meet us down there, and now we're friggin' surrounded by 20 Horizon Walkers about to drop
22.
Let's see how many made it with us.
22. Yep.
So we're going to the church, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna find
That's the
out.
idea.
Or so we think.
That was the plan.
That was the
I
plan.
don't look, Pedro.
Yeah,
We
Pedro's
have
got a
all
look on
been
his face.
forbidden in the book. We don't know what'll happen.
What's wrong, Pedro?
I'm just
Hey,
listening.
Well, he
We-
asked for one of us to do the recap, and we all took a piece.
Started
Mhm.
with 20 and
Share and share alike.
I'm sorry, P.
Mine? Just hanging out.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you had all gathered together and left
Collectively
the
decided
travel
we-
city,
More shit.
the traveling city of Morgan, and written inside of your book so that you could be magically whisked away to where again?
the inside of the church on Rhalanas.
Well, no, I don't know about on Rhalanas. It's a little tough.
Well, on the remainder of Rhalanas.
Yeah, and so as you wrote into the book, made a check, and you guys used Mabel to do it because Mabel is your best writer, it seems.
Not today.
We have the utmost
You
confidence.
roll a 2 and get a 13.
Oh,
Damn.
Damn.
I don't know. Raven,
come on and slam, she said,
I don't-
and suggested
I
that
don't
you
know, guys.
come on up into
Raven-
the jam.
Mabel is next in Smash, apparently, so.
That's
I
right.
don't-
Oh, that's right. That is actually my pick, Mabel.
I mean, I did just roll a 19, so
Well,
Raven does think his character is a bard.
This is true. He's been
Fair.
holding out.
Yeah.
He's been holding out.
I'm a wood instrument.
Yes. You are full of light.
Yeah, so yeah. All bark, no fight. If you were a bard, not a paladin.
Yeah.
So yeah, you signed, sealed, delivered, and that should have been the name of the episode. Damn it, I should have changed
Yeah.
Not too late.
it. It's too late. Anyway,
It is too late. Can't do anything about that. There's
well, I
no
could
possible-
hurry up and change it. But
Nope, there's no possible way. Not at all. Nope. Got one bit.
you can give me a second.
I'm teasing Pedro into doing it.
I'm surprised Frank doesn't want Miku in Smash.
That's
I do, but not before not for my man Zatsu. My man Zatsu's been there for me since gold and silver.
I believe Sakurai said that Smash is a series for only video game characters.
You guys
I
see
played
what's
Project Diva F.
Is that really a game?
Yes, it is a hell of a game. Wait, no. Yes, I was thinking. Well, I got the name of the game
Sure.
wrong, but it's the same. It's
name is changed. That's a much
she's in
better
rhythm
name.
games.
All right.
Why is it that hell of a game and that game is hell are total opposites?
Yeah, they're not the same thing.
Yes, now it's called signed, sealed, delivered. Super proud of that.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Something that you put
By
on
the California raisins.
The California raisins would be amazing. Like,
Welcome
Remember
to
that
our-
Sean Baby article?
yes, that was one of the
welcome to our-
greatest.
Welcome to our Smash podcast.
That's all we should do every week. World Walker Smash.
World Walker Special. I was in the lab today, and I just noticed that Ness's forward tilt, not as spicy as it used to
I'm
be.
debating whether this is a 6-frame grab or not. Honestly, M2K was in his prime probably 2 years ago. But I'm going to debate this 2-frame lag. That's an actual conversation we could probably have off of Inferno's side B, honestly.
Oh my god. And it just got like really heated. Like, you want to say that shit about Ness? You want to say he doesn't have a good back throw? Show me the frame data.
Show me the frame data. I'm sorry, I guess.
Bring up the clip.
What'd you say? Data, what was that?
Let's play this back.
That was good. That was a good delivery to bring up the clip. Like, that sounded real authentic. Like, okay, let's go there.
Tech Desk
Oh
has
my
the
God.
clip for us.
Wait, what did you say it was called?
Tech Desk.
God, that's good. This is shaping up really well. We could have a tech desk, like where we just show like bring up the clips and stuff.
Tech
my
Desk.
God.
Tech Desk handles all the behind the scenes stuff, but they're heavily involved with the in front of screen stuff as well.
God, this is it, guys. We're on the cusp.
Like Tech Desk has a personality.
I love it. We're there, guys.
It's a dude named Joe.
On our off weeks, this is what we do. We just get real heavy into Smash.
I'm down.
Josh.
I can bullshit my way through a Smash conversation.
Josh, you down? As someone who does not play Smash, you down?
Can I still Kirby Smash or Kirby spam in the new ones?
What is Kirby spam for you? The answer is no. They fucked them.
Wait. So are you saying like? Because I remember that Kirby used to be able to just go into the down A spin, so you can just pop it really quickly, and you can just hold them there and push them across the screen, kind of like the old ice climber grapple.
Yeah, Kirby was the juggling
combo.
king.
He's okay. He's got an up tilt that it does okay. He just we could go into it. I used to play Kirby like as one of my mains. Don't ask me. I went into a rant at a party on Saturday night that I thought Callie was going to be at, and she wasn't, and I got really sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, what's up? No, Callie, what? No.
I didn't go anywhere Saturday night.
Weird. I know, it was weird. I noticed.
You knew she didn't go anywhere?
I knew she wasn't there. I assumed there were other places she didn't went. Sorry.
She was actually at her friend Jeff Bezos's house.
Hopefully to
I
stab.
heard he's going to be in Smash. So,
My God, of course.
my God, of course. Just like half step forward, handshake.
He's gonna be in Smash.
God, Jeff Goldblum would be my fucking main.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. What a great taunt that would be. My God, of course. That'd be the side taunt.
His taunt is constantly different, and it's constantly switching between what movie.
Yeah. Well, the down taunt would be the open shirt. The open shirt Jurassic Park. The
Life.
Yes.
life will find a way taunt. Yeah.
Uh,
And as he wins, he goes, there it is.
There it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's his windscreen. There it is.
Oh. Maybe opening dialogue, because there's also the Jurassic Park scene where he's out running the T-Rex and he says, faster, faster, must go faster.
Yeah, that's his dash. That's what he says when he dashes.
Oh my god.
Faster, faster, must go faster.
It's just the Daredevil character from fucking MVC.
Okay, so last we left off, backstory, blah blah blah. Okay, so
last we left off, we appeared all safe and sound, exactly where we intended.
my God, of course.
I hope.
So, in case you were wondering,
Die.
the book has indeed transported you from the great forest of Arcadia, though it feels different this time. Where usually you feel as if you're whisked away, this time it's as if you're ripped from existence.
Oh, Jesus.
When you land, it's with force. You, your companions, and the Horizon Walkers are scattered across the floor of what appears to be the Church of Wisdom, though it's grown much darker since your last visit. The walls of the interior have fallen apart. The 7 spheres that were spread against the far wall have been destroyed. The pews are broken, and a cold draft has overtaken the building. You're not quite sure how long you've been on your backs when a voice brings your vision to focus. What the hell are these freaks? Someone blurts out. And you can feel like someone walk into the room and smile at you as they start walking around. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, just people started walking in my room. And you can feel some people start to kind of kick at you, or maybe like poke at you with sharp objects. And yeah, there's like someone speaks over Mabel specifically. And like, the hell are these freaks? And yeah, your vision kind of snaps into focus.
Kaluma opens his eyes. What does he see?
What do we see?
You see people, they're standing over you, and they all seem to be wearing kind of like tight clothes. They're all wearing some kind of red kind of like silk kind of scarf that's wrapped around their face, kind of covering half their face up. And they're wearing leather clothing as well. And there's one above each of you, and they're kind of scared about it. Like your vision is still like you can focus, but you're on your backs. You're kind of dizzy, disoriented from the teleportation. And there seems to be quite a few of them kind of scattered about.
All right, sit up.
Well, you can't quite stand up yet. You could try, but
Yeah.
you don't feel confident in it.
Yeah. I'll start scooting back towards the wall then to help me stand up.
Yeah. It's like, hey, watch yourself. No sudden movements. And one of them has a sword to your neck.
Whoa, hey.
What are you people doing in the church?
Who are you?
What the fuck are you guys doing here?
Where do you think here is?
This is our turf. What the fuck do you think you're doing here? How the hell did you get here?
Who are you guys?
And then you hear like a sword enter somebody and then pull itself out.
Oh, Jesus.
They did it. They killed Jeff Bezos.
Good.
Who are you?
And you hear like one of them kind of laugh underneath their scarf. So, what the hell are you freaks?
We're from Rhalanas.
And one of them laughs and is like, what?
Rhalanas.
Wait, where are
And
we?
then you hear like a gruff voice from like far where the entrance to the church must be. And it's like, they say Rhalanas?
Yeah.
Yeah, get some good information out of them.
Oh shit.
I'm going to go look this thing over. And if you guys kind of turn your glance over there, there's someone all the way at the entrance of the church, right? They look to be a pretty significant height over the rest of them. Probably like not nearly as tall as, you're tallest, obviously. But they're about maybe 6.5 feet tall. They've
No, I'm sorry. There's only two of us shorter than that.
Right.
That's why he's taller than that.
Sorry. 6.5 feet tall, long brown hair, pulled up into dreads. They've got a long black trench coat, and they pull a green like thick hoodie over their hair, kind of adjust themselves, and you hear like this kind of like weird kind of like metal underneath their cloak as well, like this like kind of shifting weird metal. And it says yeah, get whatever information you can of them. I'm gonna take a look at this. And they walk out with the tome,
With my book?
with the book. And then you hear like the sound of like metal shifting and heavy boots as the person walks out of the church.
I start like trying to make my way towards the entrance as much as possible.
Well, like, yeah, as soon as you shift this, another sword like hits your throat. It's like, you sure you want to do that?
What race are they?
They look humanoid. If they're anything different than humanoid, like human, elf, something specific, you're not quite sure because they're all, like, so they've got like these red scarves and they're all like wrapped up in leather.
Where is the leader of the Horizon Walkers?
You're not sure because like there's like broken pews and stuff all over. So like if they're here, they're scattered somewhere.
But I see at least a few of the walkers around.
If you're looking around, you're seeing a lot of unmoving Horizon Walkers.
Oh shit.
You're not sure how long you've been out.
Who are you guys?
And one of them looks like they kind of look at each other and they laugh and they're like, "You really aren't from around here, are you?"
Where
no one's
is
supposed to be from
here?
around here.
And one of them leans forward and says, "Which one of you is in charge?"
Wave my
We look
hand.
over to Valerie.
All right. And they kind of lean down a little bit. What's the name of your crew?
The children of Rhalanas.
Kind of laugh. You call yourselves kids?
Who are you guys?
They tilt their head one more time and it's like, "We're 365.
A year.
What?
365?
What?
Like a year?
I don't get it.
They said they're 365.
He's talking about days in a year. He's pulling out obscure jokes out of his ass.
No. I get it. I'm not sure Kaluma gets it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. That's why I call them a year.
You trying to be funny?
I don't
And-
know what that means.
That's
So
who
that's
we
like-
are. You asked who we are. That's who we are.
You're 365.
That we're 365. You're fucking kids.
So where do you think you're at? Please understand, we just crashed in here thinking we went to the Church of Wisdom at the end of the world. So
And they
there's
just
not
start to
supposed
laugh and they're like,
There's not supposed to be anyone here, so please help me. We can help each other.
"Well, you're in our turf. How did you get in here?"
Pedro,
Through some sort
Yeah.
of portal.
Kaluma's gonna. I'd like to take more of the surroundings because you mentioned it's decrepit, it's falling apart.
Yeah.
The 7 spheres look like they've been smashed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, give me a since you're doing it in the moment, give me a perception check. Or insight.
ooh,
Or
insight.
investigation actually, sorry. Because you'd be studying it. Anyone can do this.
Investigations intelligence.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
Well, 15. I rolled well.
Oh, it's good for you.
Nice.
24.
Wow, I actually got lower than Kaluma.
Oh, I got really good.
God damn it.
I got 14.
23.
Investigation. Oh,
14.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah, 15 or higher. One thing you notice, the symbol in the middle in the Church of Wisdom was a book. It's not a book this time.
Oh, I have a feeling I know where.
Well, what is it?
It's a keyhole.
Oh,
Maybe.
oh,
Crap, is this the same church?
What?
no.
Can I see out of a window?
You can see through. Yeah, I mean, you can see. There's lots of holes in this church.
Okay.
You don't need to see. You look for a window, but there aren't any.
What do I see through the gaps?
You see a night sky, and you see lots of buildings.
Hey, folks, this ain't Rhalanas.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
There
God.
weren't any buildings.
What do you mean it's not Rhalanas? You hear from behind one of the pews, and then you hear,
Sorry.
"Ah!"
I messed up.
I was like, "Shut up, bear!" You hear someone
Nice to
say,
Paddington.
That is very rude. They are called Akoshin.
"Ekoshin?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Like repeating ankles?
What? No, Ekoshin.
I never
What world
realized
are we
that.
on?
I mean, what world are you on?
Where
Exactly
are
like I said.
And he leans down. He says, "If you don't know what world you're on, you are fucked, and you'd better do exactly what we say."
Sure. What world are we on?
No, I think we'll be holding all that to ourselves for a little bit.
That's
What's
fine.
this? And he points to. He taps your glove. He taps the gauntlet. What's this?
Oh, that? Yeah. Hold on. Let me show you real quick. It's kind of. I'm gonna open my other hand. Fireball.
Nice.
Oh,
All right. Let's roll initiative. You get first go, but
any friendly targets near me, like I'm gonna try and blow it up on myself. Hopefully I don't hit more than 5 people.
I
yeah.
thought you were going to open your gauntlet hand, honestly.
Hey, let me show you real quick.
Let me just destroy this
Take a
world.
look.
Let me remove any doubt of are we a threat to the multiverse.
Right?
Uh,
Well, hey, no, they're not worried about it. They're dead.
All right.
Yeah.
Lyrics.
I got 19.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tap.
oh, I need to roll initiative. Skip it.
Yes.
Come back to you, Mabel.
13.
Val.
21.
We did
Tap.
Rest.
14.
We did rest, right?
You had a short rest.
Oh, that's right.
Matthias.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Well, does being passed out count?
Were we able to get 8 hours of rest, like a long rest?
No.
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 Kaluma.
4.
Oh, that's.
I don't have any of my second levels.
Same.
All right.
Oh,
he
damn it. Close my way.
You want to say hi to Uncle Frankie?
Damn it. I should have done that.
No.
No.
Run, Willow, run.
She heard what you said about Professor Layton. It's appalled.
All right. So,
Get to know your lore, pleb.
all right, Val. Oh, you showing the bunny?
That's very cute, Willow. That's awesome.
Aw.
Yeah, check it out. Fireball on me, excluding any 5 people. Any friendly 5 people.
All right.
Yep. So
And you do not consider the Horizon Walkers friendly to you.
I don't know how close they are to me.
They're not around you.
Okay.
Here, don't worry about them.
They're probably already dead.
So give me half a second. So 12, 13, or 12, 15, 20, 25. My spell save is
Charisma
shit, so-
plus proficiency plus 8.
right 8 plus so 8, 13.
It should be on your sheet.
It's 6. It's not on my sheet because I don't have the second page. It's I just had it too.
Proficiency is plus 3.
It's 15.
So it's 11 plus
15.
your charisma modifier.
15. 15 save for half, and then
25 you said for damage?
25 save for half,
All right.
and then If that disorients him enough to for me to stand up.
I think Pedro said that we weren't quite there yet, so this is a great way to find out if we can or not.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you kind of open your hand, and this like kind of ball of light flies up, and then lights up the area, and you watch as 3 of them kind of almost like just by pure instinct, you're able to like fall up on their back and dodge the majority of it. It looks like, but 2 of them are completely caught unaware. And they survive it, but they can barely stand.
Did the one in front of me get hit?
Yes.
Then I stand up.
And
I use my bonus action for to spend some half my astral points to summon Tatsu.
Yep. He burst out of the lightning, out of the light of the fireball.
And I'll stand over them, and I'm like, "You stand before the guardian of Rhalanas."
Yep.
Do you have any idea
They don't.
who you're fucking with?
And you gain a point of inspiration for doing that.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, now it was worth it.
Yep. Yeah, and then he all stands. You watch as like he throws the fireball, and then he summons Tatsu from the light of that fireball, and then like gains his full height from that, which is like what 12 feet tall. And then you watch as one of these people who was on the one that was on Mabel actually that barely survived this fireball attack from you rolls backwards, so opportunity attack if you want to take it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Mabel, yeah.
Oh, nat 20.
But you're fighting on your back.
So it's a disadvantage?
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Ellie's face just dropped for like half a second. Like, I'm
Maybe,
sorry.
maybe you get another 20.
2
2.
plus whatever, but doesn't matter.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You're not really Pedro. Don't lie.
All right, so you can take like a wild swing, and then in
Huh?
one timeline you totally crit the shit out of him. But
I was like, do you have Warcaster?
No.
Never mind.
yeah, does your Mousefolk Bard have Warcaster?
Well, it's good for concentration.
I know. Sorry. So you take like a wild swing, and he rolls backwards and then jumps behind one of the pews. And then it seems like it's just gone. He like almost vanishes from all of your sight.
You obliterated him. You killed him. You did it. It was a delayed effect, but he's gone.
Them rogues.
And then Larix.
Is there one near me?
Yes, there's one on each of you.
Okay. Was he hurt or no?
Yes.
Maybe this is a good time for number of them in the room versus number that were hit by the fire. When the 5 were hit by the fire.
Yep. So as far as you can, well, there are more than 6. But you don't know how much more than 6. You know that you can hear there's more than 6, but not many more.
Mm-hmm.
You know there's at least one on each of you, and then a few more, but you're not sure how many.
All right. Well, that will probably find out.
How much movement does it take for me to get up?
Half.
Okay. Then I'll do that and just pull out my halberd and going to cast Booming Blade if I hit.
Not your normal axe.
No. It's not, and like, that's an 11 to hit.
No, you feel like you almost caught like his side, but he was just able to bend out of the way.
And if I don't hit him, I can still take another attack, right? Because I have 2 attacks per action.
Yeah.
Okay. Ow, man, that hit my other dice. Does that count?
Yeah. It. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. It was a nat 1.
Oh yeah. So yeah, one. You just almost caught him, and then in your frustration, you take a wild swing, which he easily ducks that one.
Yeah.
And then he decides to come in on you. And he comes in, and he successfully brings his short sword that you weren't even sure he had one. He lets it drop out of his sleeve. It's like a very, very thin blade. And he brings into your side for 5 damage.
Okay.
And then
even at a 19 armor class? Wow.
What's up?
Even at a 19 armor class?
Just barely pierced you. And then he takes off and runs past you, so you can wait, let's see. Yeah, he disengages from you. And he there's one still by Val.
Yeah.
Yep. So he slides up next to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dashes up and comes around his ally's side. And then what's your AC?
15.
Takes advantage of the confusion and drives his short sword into your side.
Mm-hmm.
For 12 damage.
Okay.
With a sneak attack.
All right.
83 damage.
Matthias.
Hi, there's a dude on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he distracted?
No.
Oh.
What?
Well, I'm going to turn into a direwolf and jump at him.
Okay.
That's my thing now. My thing is direwolf attacks.
Okay.
So, bonus action, direwolf, and bite. Let's do a hit. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that doesn't do good. Oh no. That's an 8.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you kind of shift and drop into wolf, like into dire wolf form, and then just leap at him and bite. And as soon as you do, he says, he leaps back a little bit and he goes, Jesus. He says, one druid on me, and he shouts that out to them.
Oh boy.
Oh, another place where I'm persecuted.
Hold on one second.
How does he know I'm a druid? This is some
You
bullshit.
shade shifted.
So I could have cast a spell.
Just taking a guess. Tap.
I could be Magic Man.
One possible druid. Don't want to be prejudiced.
Hey, Josh, your mic's still muted from children.
There we go. Okay. We got all 6 that we can see are still up, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to target the 4 weakest with a scorching ray each. I guess as we roll them. All right. That is +8 to hit. We got a 11, 12, 17, and a 13.
Yep. The first one did not hit.
Okay. So we'll drop the weakest first with a. There's my damage here. This is 2d6. All right. First one is 5 damage.
Yep. So that first blast hits him in the chest and drops him. It's like this like burst of fire consumes him.
Next one is another 5.
That one, catches him in the side, and you can see the fire kind of ignite, and he's quickly able to kind of pat him down. Yeah.
And I'll hit that one again with the third blast. That is 7 damage. Oh. Hold on.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Grab some
All right.
water.
Josh is dealing with children. Let's watch as he deals with the young children, the young human.
What was the second damage?
7. They really loved my new office.
Yeah. So with that other block, like he gets hit with that, and he's worried. He tries to put it out, and as he does, you catch him with the others in the other shoulder, and that lights him up, and he almost goes down from that. He's barely able to stand.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I did. All right. And I'll
Question, Pedro. When you said second,
use the rest of my movement to get up.
Okay.
I was just asking. When you said second attack, did you mean the second attack on the second target, or the second attack overall?
The third attack, the second attack on the second target.
Okay.
Yeah. Mabel?
Okay. About how far away is the entrance from me?
That would be roughly 100 feet.
Is the door open?
No, he closes it. He's a gentleman.
Okay. Whew.
Wasn't born in a barn.
No, I was gonna do something, but that's really I can't get there fast enough. Okay, who is all between who's in between me and like the door and everything?
No.
No one? Okay, God. All right, I'm gonna start making my way. I'm gonna get up, make my way as far to the door as I can. So just 15 feet right now. And then I will. Let's see.
I'm back.
I will.
Welcome back.
So there's 2 on Val, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will hold person one of them. They're both pretty much the same-ish, right? Like,
Mm.
okay.
they're both
So I'll just hold person one of them. I guess the one that attacked her.
Okay.
So they need to make a wisdom save.
Oh, quick question. Was one of the ones I hit the one on me, or do I still have one on me?
Actually, you would have taken one of the ones down on Frank. On Val.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Was the other one on me or on someone else?
You didn't really specify, so I just had you attack the one on Frank because you're the lowest.
Okay, cool. No, that's what I was after.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hit both of the ones on Frank.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that one's almost dead.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Vicious
that's okay.
mockery.
Yeah.
Or just leave him for someone else.
I didn't really. Okay, so now the one that's on her is almost dead. Okay. Was that the one that attacked her? Or is that a different one?
The one that attacked you is gone.
No, the one that attacked Val.
What are you asking?
Yeah, the one that didn't. I think the one that didn't die is the one that came from me to go to Val.
Okay, okay.
So they've used their action this round, is what you're asking, right?
But he looks pretty bad though.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, then I'll just vicious mockery him instead. So still a wisdom save though.
Laugh at him and mouse.
Laughing mouse.
That's a fail.
Okay. So
Ooh.
2d4.
Your mama dresses you funny.
And nothing more humiliating than being mocked to death.
Okay, so that's 5 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
No, he does not. The vicious mockery, he looks confused at first. And then he falls over.
That was a hell of an insult.
Yeah,
Right?
it just thumps out.
Jesus.
And
Then
Mabel was definitely on the debate team in school.
You don't know how to wear a scarf.
You look like a used Walkman.
Red is not your color.
Yeah.
and then I'll give a bardic inspiration to, let's see, who has. I'll give one to Paddington. Why not?
You can't see him. Do you have to
I can't
see
see
him?
Patty.
No.
Oh, okay. I'll give it to Val then.
Okay.
You.
So that's a D8.
Okay. Oh shit! Made the thing small. So no more on me then, right?
Correct. All right. And then let's see. After that, what?
Forgot. Stupid me. How much damage did I take? It was like 6, right?
I honestly don't remember. Yeah,
Uh,
5.
5. Okay. Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. All right. So
Been a while since we fought.
Paddington. You hear him just growl, and then you hear someone crash to the ground, and then you hear wrestling behind one of the pews.
Paddington is wrestling Jeff Bezos.
Get your bare necessities on.
Take his throat.
And then after that, the let's see, the one that's sparring with Matthias.
Don't hurt me. That's me.
Let's see. He's going to, at first he's going to take his chances with you. Yeah, and he's going to make 2 attacks. What's your AC?
My AC. That's a good question, Pedro.
What you trying
12.
to? Oh.
12.
Oh wait, no. You're right. I did monster shape. Dude, it's 14.
So he takes 2 quick stabs at you with his short sword. The first one's able to pierce your side for 5 damage. The
That's just rude.
The second one does not make contact. But then he's like, a little backup.
You said 4 damage or
5.
Oh. Okay.
And then after that, he disengages with you. He moves back, and
well, that's not going to help him.
The rogues.
yeah, and
That's
he
not going to help him.
Stinking rogues.
He can move back all he wants.
There's
I've
a
got
rogue.
to move speed at 50.
he moves over to Mabel.
Mm.
Oh, well, that's just even worse decision.
Mm.
People will fuck you up.
He thinks
knows-
she has the lowest hit points and she doesn't.
Yeah.
And then the one that's on tap, he does not look like he's in the best of shape, but he kind of just wipes his forehead and then moves forward and does 2 quick attacks on you. He's able to connect with one of them. He pierces your what?
Cast my shield for a +5.
What's your total AC?
21.
So he brings his sword against you, and right before it can pierce your arm, his shield comes up and just deflects the sword attack.
I'd like to make it canon that I catch the sword in my hand.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So, yeah, there's like a burst of energy that wraps around and protects your hand as you catch the sword and push it off. And he curses under his breath, and then he's going to disengage, and he's going to move over to Mabel as well then.
My fucking God.
They don't know what they're getting themselves into.
This never fails. Oh no, I shouted him to death. Better go after this one.
Organized game.
You said a
No,
mean
you're
thing
also
my
heading to the
friend.
door.
Ooh, and that recharges my arcane ward too.
You hear a little bit of fighting, and then you hear a sword plunge, and you hear a and then after that, Kaluma.
Is the person who was standing over me still there?
He has. He just hasn't acted yet.
He got worse than a 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Rington's not very fast.
Stand up. I'm going to take shots at the ones going after Mabel.
They can go after Mabel. Mabel's gonna kill them.
She will, but I'm gonna soften them up first.
There you go.
Well, no, Miz.
Mabel's gonna rip their heads off.
All right. And I did not sharpshoot, so
I mean, like, they just don't know that Mabel's gonna be in Smash. If they just knew that, they wouldn't bother.
Everything she does is a taunt.
Her new attacks are going to be drunken bard style.
so I have a 16 and a 27.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, both are hits.
Pretty good.
Are you attacking one person, or are you? What are you doing?
I'm attacking one of them.
Okay.
3 plus 4 is 7, plus 5 is 8, so 15 damage.
All right.
Can't read it.
I can't read that, sir.
It won't focus.
It's trying to see your face.
Yeah.
You can dictate it.
It's so small and tiny.
Yeah, just say the words.
You have the ability to work well with others.
Yay! Go team!
Yay.
That's what
All right. So yeah, you let loose the couple arrows, and both connect. Both arrows plunge into the throat of one of them, and he drops.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Hey. What?
Is that good or
I
bad?
didn't want to kill him.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, it's too late now.
It's too late
Silly.
now.
Should have said non-lethal.
Yeah, should have.
But you
I even
wanna-
thought about that before we got into the fight. Like, okay,
I didn't
before I
think
attack, I have to say this.
It's
Fuck
okay.
'em.
It's just this is all instinct right now. It's fine.
Yeah. And then the one that's on you.
Oh.
Sorry, on Kaluma. He is going to quickly. What's your AC?
14.
14. So he does 2 quick attacks and misses. And then he is going to disengage from you. And he's going to dash over to Mabel.
Fucking done.
See? I kept it to a manageable number.
I moved 15 feet, and they're like, oh. Get the mousetrap out.
All right. New round. Valerie.
There's 2 on Mabel, right?
Yes.
All right. I am going to shoot them.
Hey, don't even worry about Mabel's guys. I've got them, and also Mabel will absolutely kill them.
But
You sure?
there's this other thing about Mabel where, although she's extremely deadly, when focus fire is on her, she goes down.
Yeah.
That's
So,
why I'm going towards them.
oh, you can mop up too. I'm a scorching ray one of them.
Okay.
Well, that's just a little harsh.
17 for the first one.
That's a hit.
22 for the second,
That's a hit.
Oh, that's a miss.
and a crit.
Nice.
So the first one does 11 damage, fire, unresistible.
Irresistible.
The second one is a hot 5.
Okay.
Very hot.
Is it still up?
How much was the first damage?
11. So 16 altogether so far.
Still up.
Okay. The second one, the crit. Is 13.
Oh,
All right. Yeah. So 2 scorching rays fly out. The first one is a significant impact, but he's able to still stand. And then the second one flies out, and that actually burns through the chest. And you can see through him as he flies back and crashes to the ground and continues burning.
All right. So that was the first 2 brought him down then?
Yeah.
Oh, so can the third one go out to the other one on Mabel?
Yeah.
oh my god.
Okay.
Corpses are just piling up around me right now.
Yeah. So the 13 to the other one damage to Mabel. And then I'm going to direct Tatsu to move in. And Kaluma, there's one on you, right? Or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Mine went after Mabel.
Wait, and then 13 damage on the other one?
Yeah.
And then that drops the other one because that one was pretty weak as well. So then,
Corpses around.
yeah.
Now we're hurting
Just-
corpses.
Then
At least it's not blood sprays mostly.
where's the nearest one to Tatsu? I'll have him move over to that one.
There's none left
Oh shit!
as far as you can.
Oh shit! I
Yeah.
thought there was one left.
Well,
We should have left a survivor.
you can hear one fighting Paddington still.
We got to get over there before Paddington rips his throat out.
Just yell, Paddington, don't kill him.
Paddington, that one's a prisoner. Please.
I know.
Hell yeah!
And like he stands up and he's got him grappled.
I give Paddington a big ass thumbs up with my non-gloved hand.
He looks confused.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
He's
How
like,
many of the
just,
Horizon Walkers are okay?
You read my mind.
hold on one second.
None. The wild man in Borneo was the first to die.
Lyrics.
Am I completely sure that they're all gone?
I don't know. Are you?
Active perception.
Yeah, search the room. Well, if you don't, I will.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do.
What's your perception? Your passive perception?
My passive perception is 13.
Yeah, they're gone, man.
Okay.
I mean,
Hold action.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. That doesn't sound right. We could see 6 plus the one Paddington had. We only killed 5 or 6, right?
one went back behind a pew and disappeared.
Yeah, there's one unaccounted for.
Do you have a passive perception of 13? Lyrics are gone.
Just in case anybody comes like in the room or appears in the room, I'm going to hold my action to attack them.
Just do a melee attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I can't really hold my whatever
You're what?
Javelin.
my spells as a bonus action, right?
Well, did you do an action?
He's readying an action that if someone appears
Oh,
and he can make a melee attack, he'll be able to
Yeah.
melee attack him.
okay. Thought it was something else.
All right. Meanwhile, from behind a pew, insanely,
Mhm.
one of them
Nobody-
jumps out, scarf
could have predicted
flying
this.
through the air, plunges his short sword into the back of Valerie.
You have. Don't forget,
Sneak
you
attack.
have inspiration to use as
inspiration.
AC if you need to,
Okay.
as a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You can roll that d8.
He has bardic inspiration and regular.
plunges the short sword into your back.
Yeah.
Cool.
You-
All right.
not gonna-
Spores, 12 damage
Oh,
You're not going
Jesus.
to use the
Um,
inspiration that I gave you?
plus.
Now hold on to it.
It's a surprise attack.
You can still use it.
Yeah, that's true.
Surprise counts as
16
sneak.
damage actually altogether.
Ooh.
I need you to make a Constitution save.
Crap.
You should have
You're
used it,
poisoning
man.
the
That's
blade.
why I give a shit.
I was like,
Use it on this.
Yes, use it. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Frankie,
But you
Yeah,
could have just
I-
avoided
I-
it altogether, too.
your Constitution
Yeah,
save,
that's-
please.
That's Kelly's got a point there.
24 hit points left. Con save. Oh, I get it. I get my fucking hell yeah. 21.
Nice. You are not poisoned. And then they pull their sword out and they drive it into your back.
Can I do hellish rebuke?
Use it.
Yeah, I'm going to.
How many attacks do they get?
Seven.
But you suddenly inspired, remembering the words of Mabel, the words of wisdom.
And remembering that it hurts. From
Yeah,
recent
you roll out of the way of this one. And then they disengage and they roll behind the pews.
Before I have a reaction, can I use my reaction to do hellish rebuke?
Can you? I don't know.
Well,
This is
did you
hard-
actually use the die?
Hmm?
Did you use the inspiration, actually?
He
No.
did.
Well, then I think that's a...
Is that
Reaction.
my
You used your
reaction?
reaction
Let me double
to.
check, but I'm pretty...
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of disappointed he wasn't hit. This,
Roll that die. Wait, hang on. Can I use
The
the
die doesn't
inspiration?
do
Yeah,
that.
the reaction.
Yeah, he
Okay.
used his reaction to boost his AC.
Oh, is that
By-
the trade off for using Bardic?
Yep.
1d8?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if it works.
I'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
18 AC.
Yeah, you already said you used it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't. You have to roll, though. You used the inspiration
Yeah,
die.
you
get the
roll a
bonus.
d8 to add to your AC.
Yeah, so I did. So I have an 18 AC.
Yeah, no, I'm
You
telling
said that.
Pedro.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's what it is. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, so you're okay. But then they disengage. They're not hiding. They use their but they disengaged and they're about to jump back behind the pew.
And do I get my action? Since
They're not
I
in range.
appeared
You get it, but they're not in, they didn't get near you.
Oh, I
Melee.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem with melee.
Matthias.
Yeah, movement, yeah.
I'm gonna jump at the dude and I'm
Yeah.
gonna bite him because he's being a grumpy butt.
Yep.
That's the words I would use to describe him.
All right, she watches Matthias charges forward as the dire wolf rushes, jumps over the pew, and
That's a 13 to hit.
bites into him.
Ah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think their AC is 12.
Yeah, I think so.
Does anybody remember the Blink Dog fight?
Vividly. I try to forget the Blink Dog fight.
That's 14 damage of the piercing variety.
Yeah, you bite into them and they almost fall to the ground bleeding. Tap.
Punch him.
Yeah, Tap is gonna yell to Mabel, "Door!"
That's where I've been heading. I know.
And then, are there rafters up above?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, not yet. I am going to leap behind the pew, or at least get aim at him so I can see him and cast Firebolt. 28 to hit.
And that blasts him in the face. And he flies back, his back cracks against one of the pews, and he's down.
Good.
Don't even have to roll damage down.
Yeah, that's 1 hit point.
Mhm.
And then Paddington still has his friend.
Cool.
So,
Are we in combat still, or
No, that's it.
I'm running towards the door.
Yep.
Somebody help Paddington knock him out. I'm gonna check the Horizon Walker, see if there's anyone still breathing.
There is not.
I don't need to knock him out.
All of them are dead.
I'm going
All
to.
21, including Grizzle.
Like
They're
I said,
all
we
dead?
started with 20,
All of them.
Including
and
Grizzle?
we ended with us.
They
Grizzly.
went and executed all of them. They left. Yeah.
I'm gonna start looking for money.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
definitely
terrible.
searching Grizzle.
No! Kaluma's stopping you.
Not from the Horizon Walkers. From the other.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No.
How terrible.
All right. Yeah. So
What
you
a
start
tragic
looting them.
outcome.
Hey, listen, Frank.
I'm not saying anything in game.
Kaluma's like just looking about
All
like
right.
he detects it.
So Mabel rushes forward, throws open the church doors, and you find yourself inside a city the likes of which you've probably never seen. The streets are cobblestone. The buildings are made of stone and lit by torchlight. It's a beautiful city, but its construction is one that is foreign to you.
The
Do I
fuck are we?
see the guy that I saw earlier?
No.
Oh no.
No, there's large lampposts all throughout the city to bring ample amounts of light throughout the
I
streets.
do not want to be on this world.
It might not be the one you're thinking. It probably is.
No, I
Why
have
not?
a feeling. I don't know. Anyway,
We'll find out.
Um,
so, do I see anyone?
Yeah, people walking around so like that.
Is anyone like looking at me funky?
No, they're all staying away from everybody else. They're not. It's not fairly populated. It's sparse.
Why don't you come back in for a moment, Mabel?
I frantically look around and just try to double check to make sure I don't see the person. Like just trying to see.
Does anyone have find object?
no.
I have
Alright.
tracking abilities.
I can smell people.
I'm gonna go over to. I'm gonna collect myself. I'm gonna spend some hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody helping Paddington knock the guy out for interrogation, or just helping with interrogating him?
Knock him out for interrogation?
See,
Knock
I
him
really,
out
I
so we
really,
can tie him up and ask
Well,
questions,
I mean,
as
if you
opposed
want,
to just
you could
Paddington
knock
holding him.
knock him out, and I could try and interrogate him in his sleep.
No,
No.
you don't need to do that. I have.
We might as well just kill him now.
I will. Mabel's just like trying to like calm down. Do I just real quick before I go back inside? Do I see like a trace of him on like the ground, like a
Investigation.
track or something? No. Oh, it's a 7.
Mm.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know there are GMs that if you roll really low, they go, actually, yeah, you find something, and they give you like false bullshit. I saw that as a DM tip. And
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, you fucking sickos.
see what I do for that shit is I tell them you see an ant.
I mean, a nat
Right,
one's
right.
one thing, I guess, but like,
But like in D&D, that's not they don't have critical
Yeah, I know,
fails.
I know.
No, I mean, I guess it could be fun, but I was just like,
yeah.
It would be
Would you like to
funny,
play a
but
game?
it's also like a real asshole move.
it just feels like a real asshole move. Yeah. Like, I mean,
See-
like, yeah.
So in the game I was running, I had a character roll in that one for a perception check. And I was like, you actually see an ant on the ground, and they cast Eldritch Blast on the ant.
Well, I've seen DMs who,
Just in case.
if a player rolls low and you tell them, they know they rolled low, so everyone's having fun. But I've seen tips about like you roll it behind the screen and you give them false info.
Yeah, that's
And it's like, that's some jigsaw shit.
that's just like
Right?
that's-
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
you're just gonna lead them off in a random direction, and you're gonna be like, "Why aren't they going in the right direction?" It's like,
Yeah.
Why did this get derailed so quickly?
It's like because you
Alright.
gave them false bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, Mabel like is freaking out a little bit, and
Mabel, do you still have the
Tap.
quill?
do I have the quill?
What's up?
Do I still have the quill?
Yeah.
Okay, they can't use it at least, but
Yes. Come back inside, close the door.
yeah, I
We'll-
know. I'm closing the door. Okay, we have to find out where he went.
Have I found any money or anything?
You have pulled together about 980 gold.
Holy fuck!
Holy shit! Finally, we have money. Or you have money at least.
Now, Pedro, you're remembering that
Um,
no one is touching the Horizon Walkers, right?
Yep.
Okay, just
That's
wanted to
just off
I-
of these people, off of these 8 individuals.
I want to
And
walk.
after that, I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Hmm.
See if there's any magic weapons in the
Nope.
room.
I want to walk up
That was
towards
quick.
Paddington with he's holding him, and I want to cast Calm Emotions on the guy. And technically, I guess everybody has to make it, but I'm only really doing anything to him, so he has to make a Charisma save.
Is that a mind affecting spell?
Yes.
I'm not
Cool,
worried.
advantage.
I have advantage against it, but I don't care because I'm gonna let you do it. I choose to fail.
Sorry, Mabel, you cannot call me.
That's fine.
Ah.
I'm not worried about you.
Huh.
Just for future reference.
Sorry, I rolled a 1 on 2 dice.
Wow.
You can choose to fail this. I don't know why you all are like.
So
It
that's
doesn't-
an,
I'm not going to do anything to you guys, so it's fine at least. But
so
yeah.
that's an 11, right?
I chose to fail this because I don't want to roll for shit. Mabel's just calming my emotions.
Mabel, you
Letting-
didn't find any footprints?
No.
Can I smell the dude?
Hang on. Well, I mean, yeah, you guess you can. But
It
wanna
looks like
go out by
So
yourself,
which
though.
effect are you choosing?
I want to make I want to make him not hostile to us right now. So he's like not trying to fight us or anything.
Well, indifferent versus hostile.
Well,
He's not
I
going to
guess
be
he-
like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
that's what I'm saying, not
Yeah, yeah.
hostile. Like
Okay.
he's not gonna try to fight us.
And
I-
what's
obviously I
what's
can't
the check I got to make?
Charisma save.
But I mean the
and he has to
number.
be 16.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. So he
20
looks at
charisma.
you bring the spell over him, and you see his he kind of looks at you, and then he focuses, and he says, "Get out of my fucking head. Stop it. Whatever the fuck you think you're going to do is not going to work on me."
So Tatsu and I walk up.
I still have other shit if you guys want. Don't worry. I got
Mabel is our interrogator because she's really good at it.
I wish
That's-
I had
that is-
my second level spells. If I did, I'd have Zone of Truth.
I can just you doing this or you want me to
Hey, you guys, before too much time
I still got
elapses,
more.
Let me.
What's up, Josh?
do you want me to turn in Viz and go roguing, trying to find this guy?
Stay with us for a minute, I think.
I'd
Yeah,
say
don't-
go. I'd
we
say
need to-
go and Viz and stay
Split
back.
the party.
Can,
Well, stay in the room, but
hey Pedro, as a bear, I can still smell people out. Can I smell out that dude as a wolf now?
If I mean,
It gives you advantage on certain survival checks.
yeah,
yeah,
you-
like
Yeah,
can I
smell
get
perception.
can I do perception check with smell?
you could like to go track him. You mean?
Yeah,
Are you going out and tracking him right now?
I'll be right.
not yet, but I want to see if I can catch his scent first.
It would help in survival checks.
I thought
Which tracking is one, right?
direwolf.
Yeah.
We have to find a trail first.
Yeah.
Right. If he's currently just trying to find, like, okay, there are about 20,000 different smells I don't know.
Yeah,
Which one is
if we can investigate. and
Tracking
find
is a
something-
survival check, and you would
Right.
get advantage on survival checks.
Okay. The wolf has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or smell,
Yeah.
which is the same thing I have as a bear.
Yeah.
Because bears are dope.
There's just
Anyway.
narrowed
Sorry.
eyes staring at you.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mabel.
Huh?
What?
I'm just
I'll say I have
Zero.
more stuff if I'm just gonna cast suggestion on him. Answer all of our questions. Make a wisdom save.
Gonna leans back. Sure.
Where are we?
In a church.
What world are we
Amen.
on?
Cog.
Cog?
We're on Cog.
Yep.
What's that?
That's a new one.
What city are we in?
Ganstaff.
No.
Where?
Try
where has
again.
your-
Ganstaff?
Oh, okay.
Try again. This isn't Ganstaff.
Cog.
All right, so I'm gonna belt him with searing slash,
Mm-hmm.
non-lethal.
All right.
No.
How much damage?
7, non-lethal. Tatsu's just gonna fucking uppercut him.
Tatsu, you monster.
But Tatsu's got like the tiny dinosaur arms.
You know, you just fucked me, right?
Oh,
What?
did I?
If
Because
he did do
You
suggestion,
do
then, you
damage,
just
then it
fucked
breaks the spell.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's being a
Just
smart
have
ass.
to attack it.
But now he's not gonna answer anything.
And he starts to laugh. And then he goes, ah. Thanks. Straightens himself out.
Look,
Done.
kid, do you want to end up like your friends? Forgotten in a church? I'm rolling intimidation. That is a 27.
Just staring at you.
So who are you guys?
Told you.
You're 365.
That's right.
You're some kind of underground criminal organization?
Yep.
Okay. So we're in Cog. What city is this? It's not Ganstaff. We already been to Ganstaff.
On Cog?
There's probably not another good stuff.
But there are 2 Zells. Maybe there are 2 Ganstaffs.
Pedro,
He's got it.
did any of them
Wait, really?
seem like a leader?
Yeah, the guy
Yeah,
that
The
walked
guy
out.
that left.
Well, besides him, like any of the grunts that left behind, were any of them?
No, it didn't seem like it. No.
Were any of the grunts a leader?
Second
Well,
in command. or whatever.
second in command, yeah.
Yeah.
Did I happen to find any wood objects on any of them?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Where would your leader have gone?
No, at this point, I'm done, and I'm just casting detect thoughts,
All right.
which I'm not going into his mind yet.
Okay.
I'm just getting his surface thoughts.
Those things he's thinking about right now. Like the girl he
So-
has back home.
So as we're questions verbally directed to the target naturally through the course of its thoughts. Blah blah. Let's see. Surface thoughts.
Have we taken his hood down?
His
Not
scarf?
yet.
No.
What is most on their mind at the
Yeah.
moment?
It fails the save. So he's like,
Oh, he,
what
oh,
did
so I did go into his mind then, I guess.
well, I mean, you still have, he makes the saving no
Oh.
matter what.
Well, does he? Or does he? I thought. No, I thought it's if you probe deeper, they have to make a wisdom save. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
to
I
detect surface thoughts is no save, right?
yeah, just surface thoughts is no save, but to probe deeper, you made a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I guess, yeah, well, all right. No, the surface, I guess his surface thoughts are basically just trying, he just keeps trying to figure out where the hell are these fuckers from? Is like his main surface thoughts. Trying to figure out what the fuck you guys are.
As she questioned when she asked him what world or what city we're in.
That and like I don't know any fucking worlds on Cog. That's his other thought. Where the fuck? He's like, I don't know any cities on Cog. What the fuck? That's his other thing he's trying to think of. What the fuck is a city on Cog? Fucking. And he's like, yeah, it's more than one Ganstaff. Sorry.
Okay, now I'll probe deeper.
Too deep.
What's that? What are those? What was that metal scraping when you guys started walking around?
What?
There's that metal scraping when you guys are walking around. You didn't hear that? Remember, Pete?
That was just
The one.
Just the leader.
Pedro knows what what he's talking about. So,
Okay, I didn't know if like you thought I was looking it up or not.
oh, and then when you do that, so he failed his save on that. Does he get a save for everything or only?
So it's just if you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom save. If it fails, I gain insight into their reasoning, their emotional state, something that looms large in their mind. If it succeeds, then no. So it's just for a minute. It only works for like a minute.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay, so once you do that, something gets worried about. Okay, so I guess the only thing you would know, it's his main worry. Its emotional state. He's cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's really honestly not freaking out.
Chill.
The thing that looms in his mind that he's worried. The only thing he's worried about is being a snitch. So that's his detect thoughts.
Snitches too historically get stitches.
Mm-hmm.
And Tap walks over and just, may I?
Yeah, ask him some good questions because that will shape his thoughts.
All right. We were serious when we said we came from Rhalanas. That's a whole nother world from this one. We came here by accident, and all we care about right now is leaving. As far as I can tell, we'd love to, but we need to get that book back first.
His eyes kind of widen. In the detect thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
He's thinking like, "Holy shit, that book is worth fucking bank."
Book isn't worth.
And then he says, "I gotta tell Hammer."
It's not worth any money. But
And then he says,
to us.
"What?"
It's our story. That's important to us where we
It's
come from.
important to us, not anyone else.
It's the Bard's journal.
Is my most prized possession.
So the way I see it, we're causing you some trouble here. We don't want to be here. We have no interest in what you are or what you're doing. We just need to get what's ours and leave. You want to tell us where that book is?
And detect thoughts. He's like, "They're not getting it from Hammer."
I'm gonna start.
How do I know where the book is?
Dead guys are, or I'm gonna start taking all the scarves off the dead guys and pick up a dagger.
Taking the scars off?
Scarves.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to make new scars where scars previously were.
All right, yeah, so you start pulling the scars off, yeah.
Pedro,
What's up?
while they're doing the investigation, I want Kaluma to... I want to know if Kaluma... He knows they're dead. I think this is bad.
Fair.
I'm pretty sure Kaluma thinks this is bad. That 20 Horizon Walkers just got killed, and the current leader of the Horizon Walkers is dead.
It's your turn. You're the leader now. That's how it works.
I don't think so.
No, that's absolutely how it works.
There's the chain of command. You're the command now. And the chain.
Look at me.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
What I want to know, Pedro, is...
Start looting bodies.
I mean,
You need
Pedro,
resources.
what I want to ask is, what do I do next? But I don't think that is really what I want to ask. That's just the basis for it. What I want to know is, are there any rights that Horizon Walkers do when somebody dies and
I need my medicine.
have to inform the rest of the organization that the leader fell. The leader's dead. We need to get somebody else.
Typically, when the Horizon Walkers, you're expected to bring the bodies back if reasonable. If not, you bring back something to remember them by.
Like their scars.
All right, then. While they're having their interview, Kaluma's going to be this sounds wrong, but respectfully, ceremoniously, like just aligning them along the edge of the church so that each of them can lie, and then finding something that seems personal to them. A trinket, a trophy from one of their previous escapades, and just
Yep.
I only had one more question for this guy, and
taking off their hoods and their capes and laying it over the body so that it's just as soon as that's done, like wherever it falls in the interview, please let me know, because then Kaluma's gonna go try and find. He doesn't know his name yet, but I guess he's gonna go after Hammer.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys continue. That's what Kaluma's doing.
So, can you please tell us where your leader has gone so we can retrieve our book?
No.
Why did you take the book?
I didn't.
Why did he take the book?
Why wouldn't he?
It's a book to you.
Must have looked really nice. And then the spell ends because it's been a minute, reasonably. Yeah.
Yeah.
And besides, he's got a good gut for this kind of thing. And apparently, if that book is what brought you here, then he was right?
You will not be able to do anything with it.
Why?
For reasons which you can't know.
So he needs you guys to tell him.
No.
Tell us where he is, and we will.
Deal. That seems fair.
So where is he?
I'll take one of you.
I'll go.
What?
I don't like this. No.
Yeah.
No,
That makes sense. That guy back there, he looks almost normal. He looks like looks like an elf.
You know what?
The rest of you guys aren't gonna be able to walk there. Well, and her too, but she's like a giant or something. But
Well, the way I see it, he's got to come back and see how you guys are doing, right? Check on the prisoners.
If this is your
Be back
turf.
here in about an hour.
you guys, you really think you're gonna outsmart Hammer? No, Hammer's not gonna walk back here and see if things are cool. Hammer's gonna send other people to see if things are cool. Don't try.
We don't really need you then.
Huh?
So what you're saying is we don't really need you.
That's right. You don't need me. You should probably go ahead and kill me. I know how the tough guy talk works.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna knife him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, I mean.
All right. Yeah.
We don't have time to deal with some smarmy asshole who is going to try and lead Kaluma into a trap.
All right. So yeah, you walk over and you just stab through him.
Yep.
All right. Who? What's everyone's perception?
Passive perception.
18.
18.
13. 11, I mean.
All right. Anyone with a 16 or higher, you can hear like some sort of maybe like a door push open ever so quietly in the back and then close.
In the back?
Yeah.
I don't hear
Like
that.
somebody had snuck out in the back.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, I didn't hear it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I will whisper to the group that
And
something.
Paddington's like, "Oh, Jesus. All right, cool. I was All right. And he just lets the body drop. He's like, if you're going to kill someone, just let me know if I'm going to hold a dead body in a sec. Oh, my God. And he just walks away.
I'm
No,
really sorry,
that's. He walks away. He's like, he looks sick to his stomach.
Hey, if Tap mentioned that someone snuck out the back door, I run out that back.
Yeah, Tap is gonna run out to there as well and just peek out the door.
We can't have Snoops.
I'm gonna loot the body of his
Look for the
scarf and money.
We can't have Snoops sneaking on us.
All right. So, yeah, you guys take off, but
Jenny,
you don't see anyone in the back alley.
Can I smell them? I'm going to do perception check
Go ahead.
with smell. I get advantage. Ooh, that's really good. Ooh, that's also pretty good.
Ooh, what'd you get?
I got an 18 and a 16 natural. So, with where's my perception? Perception's wisdom. So that's gonna be a 22.
You can tell somebody was back here, but you can't find him now. Like, you got real close, real fucking close.
wow.
All right, I'm gonna see him sort of
Damn.
pick up something and check for footprints.
Sure.
That's 20.
Yeah, you can see where they were.
But not where they're leading.
I mean, yeah, you could start the tracking.
Start the tracking. I will run back to the group real quick and tell them that I found some tracks. Someone's been spying on us.
Do any of these people have like cloaks and stuff?
No, they had just the scarves and the.
Which Lyric's pocketed.
Kulum will take
Well, he
off
didn't
his-
pocket them. He's got many cloaks. They're not all being tucked away in a.
Mabel, did you say that out loud or just looking?
She's kind of like, I need to hide a little bit, I think.
Kulum will take off his hood and just toss it over to you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you're like 2 feet tall.
I-
So it's just like,
He is-
boom! Crushes me.
Yeah, there's about a 3-foot difference, though.
3? Or how tall are you?
5 foot something.
Okay, yeah, so I'm just like, okay. This is like really big.
So Paddington's like, so we're on COG? What is that?
Yes.
Apparently, that's the name of
Another
the
world?
Yeah.
Do I need to make an intelligence check?
Yeah, that's true. If anyone knows where we are, it might be Kaluma in terms of
That's true.
Horizon walking.
Intelligent. Oh, God.
I also looted the recently dead body.
You mentioned that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know. If
But
they-
Pedro.
Oh, sorry. I'm probably. Let's roll.
He had the key to the city. You can open any door.
Another 58 gold.
58.
Man.
Yeah.
Roll a minute right now.
I rolled a 20, so it's 17.
Wow.
No. So you would. Yeah. What did you roll?
Wait, you rolled a nat 20?
Yeah.
intelligence.
Oh, shit.
Just a general intelligence or any kind of specific skill?
Let me check because I'm pretty sure
What would
Yeah.
that relate to?
history -3, Arcana -3.
Well, they're all int based.
Or Arcana would be the one.
Oh, Arcana.
Okay, Arcana would still be a
Yeah.
13 or 17.
COG is some sort of it's one of the one of the worlds out there in the prime material plane, and it's from what you learned in the Horizon Walkers, it's a world that has advancements in technology that are kind of unheard of in the other worlds. It's steam powered. And it definitely does not have any sort of a race like the Akoshin. It seems to be predominantly inhabited by humans and dwarves. It'd be very hard for the races of Rhalanas seen here to blend in. They also seem to be very mistrusting of magic. So that will be very difficult.
Shit.
Yeah.
We all have magic.
All right,
I got this
so-
fucking gauntlet.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
I'm a paladin. I don't have to use the magic.
You're
No,
a
but you're a
walking
giant walking
tree.
tree. So much
True.
better.
You
Alright.
are magic.
We got to get that book
Um, With a 17, you would also know that amongst all the other things about Cog, if there's anything they mistrust more than magic, it's druids. The druids of the steam-powered world of Cog are terrorists who are attempting to deconstruct the governments of the world. They've been mostly driven out, and they're currently confined to the southern borders of the world in an expansive forest region called the Wilds. When they're found, they're killed or imprisoned. And so they're mostly a terrorist organization. The Horizon Walkers are actually, when they're called to Cog, it's mostly to battle and drive back the Druids. Mostly a terrorist organization called the Talon. So
are you sharing this with us, Kaluma?
nah.
Need to go.
Yeah.
All right, so that our spy has been gone like less than half a minute. Should someone go out and track him?
Fuck it.
Have I finished prepping the rest of the Horizon Walkers?
No, because all that meeting was only like that conversation was like only a minute long.
And I'm imagining it's taking me like 3 to 5 minutes for each one, and there's 21 of them.
Yes.
All right, I feel like I should go figure out where that spy went.
Yeah.
I hand tap a cloak.
I'll try to track him. For
Well,
half an
and I can tell you, you'll know this as, especially with your given background profession. Once you get into the city, it's gonna be real hard to track. Like you're gonna be able to track him as long as he doesn't get anything populated. So you know what I mean, like as long as your hopes are gonna disappear real fast once this person if this thief, this scoundrel knows what he's doing, the moment he gets in any kind of population, you're not gonna be like, heavy footsteps.
And that's true. I can infer that they were roguish, right?
Yeah, like this person's not going to be trackable. Like, yeah, it's not like a Mario is missing scenario where plumber tracks.
All right, I can tell what general direction he went in, but I'm
Sure.
not going to be able to find him once he's in the city.
Yeah.
I
informed the group.
I turn into a rat and go up to Tap.
You
Yes.
really want to ratatouille this?
Oh
Yes.
no, I'm absolutely gonna fucking do this shit.
Grow some hair. I'm going to control you.
Is that how it works?
Hey, Ratatouille? Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
Have you not seen Ratatouille, you fucking pleb?
I have not.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've tried to watch it. It's really not that good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Are
Not
you
their best
really
work.
going to be able to pick out his smell? Or like you couldn't figure out where he was at the doorway, which way he went.
I have fucking +4 to survival. Also, I was a direwolf and now I'm a rat. Why the fuck are you asking me questions?
How are you answering?
Well,
Why?
I'm
What are we
answering
going?
out of
And
character.
signs.
What are we
Well,
going to do
I
when
know
we're
sign language.
What are we going to do when we are in the city? You are a turtle, and
I
we
can
are.
be invisible. Invisible's not a
That's
problem.
true. That's
I,
The problem is
I
finding
just looked down at myself.
can you make all of us invisible?
not all at once, no. Let's see, I can make
But you,
most-
but you can make the biggest of us invisible, right?
Well,
That's like
actually,
most
I
of
take
us.
that back. I can make us all invisible.
You can.
I can. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, good.
I
Let's
can-
just walk our way to victory.
It was a concentration.
That's
Oh,
the
crap,
greater
is it-
invisibility. Invisibility is not
Ah,
cool, right?
you are right. Regular invisibility is
Wait,
concentration.
Regular
I
is?
couldn't-
I thought it.
Regular is.
Just
Greater
focus,
concentration.
right? Just I believe in you.
I can concentrate enough to get 2 people invisible, but that's it.
Dibs.
The biggest of us, yeah.
I'm not going to be able to track him. Not if he's in a city.
I can't ask anyone either because
And Matthias, as a direwolf, couldn't quite pick out his scent either.
So that leaves me and Val.
To do what?
Maybe
We'll
We
start
just-
asking if people know.
The trip
Bummer.
of the 365.
who are we going to talk to? We are a bunch of Ekoshin.
What me and
Plus, they did say they were an underground criminal organization.
We're gonna have to
I
join
see.
gangs.
I
Clearly.
think what we
Whoa.
might
Gang
No.
wars!
Hey,
Gang wars!
I think
Paddington
We
kind of
might-
laughs to himself.
what we might have to do is just wait here for one of his people to come back and try to make a deal with him.
What if? Bear with me. Ha. What if technology is evil on this world? We join the druids.
No.
That seems convoluted.
What if on this world druids are the good guys?
He said they're terrorists
Well,
and kill a bunch of people.
we don't know that that's. What if they're the good guys though?
good guy terrorists?
Oh, I mean,
I mean,
I'm throwing out options.
No, you're
I don't
right.
really want to go out into a city and ask, hey, where do you
Where do we find the terrorists?
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
never mind. I'm just getting
Like-
desperate.
I told you guys where that is. We just don't know where that is.
A
I think we should
long
just
way off,
wait
I'm assuming.
Well, how about
till one of them
this?
comes back.
Let
we
me.
can set up an ambush. That's the
You don't
easy-
have to ambush them. I don't think that's going to work.
I'm
This
going to.
guy-
Mabel, did you see any shops out there when you were looking around?
I didn't look.
Hand me some gold. I'll go out and ask questions, and I'll try and lose some lips.
Hey, what if they?
Won't people ask questions about the giant glove on your hand?
Wear the cloak. Wear a cloak.
That is
I'll say it's a
maybe-
cast.
Wear
Just
a cloak over it. Just hide it.
And
yeah,
Val,
yeah.
don't go alone.
You go
Agreed.
with her.
You know, I could go out invisible and try to catch something, overhear something, find the seediest, lowest class bar I can find, and
You could do that, and I turn over to Matthias. I'm going to say something completely dumb, but I don't know druids. Can you shapeshift into a human?
No. Also,
Okay.
I'm a rat right now,
yeah.
so I don't know why you expected an answer. I
can
shake
just,
my tiny rat head.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, shouldn't
Look at-
human be
look
in an
at-
animal form for an Akoshin?
I'm
How long
saying,
can you
Got him.
stay as a rat?
Yeah, no, humans aren't beasts.
No.
How long can you stay a rat, Evie?
2 hours.
I mean, if you ask me, they are.
Whew. Topical.
all right. So yeah, I'll put away and I'll just wave my hand and draw Tatsu back into the crystal.
Yep, this is a
Thanks
burst
for the
of
help,
light.
Tatsu.
I'll
Thanks for the
ask,
help, Tatsu.
I'll ask Kaluma to go to the door and see if he can see any shops anywhere nearby.
Not yet. As soon as I'm done.
Very well.
All right. So I will. Hand me like 100 gold.
Did they see me getting all that gold?
I mean, you were like right here, all of us. How are you
I
gonna
mean,
hide that?
Did they see how much I got?
Were you actively trying?
I thought you told us.
I feel like
have
I
we been-
feel like you have a giant bag of gold now. Where are
Yeah,
you putting
I'm
it?
pretty sure we don't know how much it is, coin for coin. But
It's
we-
true. You have a sizable sack of gold, I guess. I don't know if they know how
Yeah,
much. It could be
a
like,
chunk of
Okay,
gold.
I'll give
900
I'll give 100.
gold coins weighs about 25 pounds.
Yeah, it's a
Over-
big fucking
And
bag.
it's distributed
I'm
between
a-
8
I'm a big-
people, which means there's about 100 gold per body. So there was a lot.
All right.
you play it how you got to play it, though, lyrics.
Clerics, may I have
I'm
some gold,
I'm
please?
a pretty big fucking tree. I'm gonna give him 100.
Okay.
Damn, that's a lot of money. Holy
That's-
hell.
Most
you.
of it. I don't really need that much.
No, I appreciate it. I'll try and
I
place
have
it
that
somewhere in
much.
my. Huh?
What?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay.
What?
Hey, they're rogues.
Who? What?
Where?
When?
How?
No. Who is Gamora? Why
All
is
right, so
Gamora?
I'll stuff it in the front of my shirt.
Stuff in your bra now?
Essentially, like those people that bring in fucking money at the bank.
$100? Just, isn't
That's
like $100 like
usually
this big?
like paper
just-
money.
Oops.
Yeah, this isn't paper money, Frank.
It's got some
Well,
lumpy
I need to
ass.
secure it somewhere, so
You don't have a bag?
I have a bag, but
Stick it in your gauntlet.
we just went into Rogue Central, so I want to make sure that.
Put it in your boot. That's big enough, isn't it?
All right,
Yeah, for the snowshoe.
One boot, so you're like lopsided.
I'll try and secure the bag of money on my person.
Sure.
I'll
As
just
I
put one
learned,
here.
as I learned from the classic children's television show Milo Murphy's Law, you gotta have an ankle bracelet with all your money in it.
So yeah, I'll just hold on to the money like in my pocket or whatever.
Sure.
You know, hide my gauntlet in my under my cloak, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, well, wish me luck.
Got your muff, remember?
Good luck.
What's that?
Your
Your high class
Actually-
hand warmer.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually, before you go, I just put my hand on you and I say, "You can do this. Just find the information. I give you an inspiration that you can use for the next 10 minutes."
Thanks, Mabel.
I'm climbing on Val's boot.
I'm gonna sigh and spend some more hit die.
Actually,
I mean, if you wanted a heal, you could have asked for a heal.
Oh, can I get a heal?
Don't
I
you have
use
hit
our
die?
resources.
It's like if you
What a
wanted to heal,
conflicting
you could ask-
situation.
I love this idea that's like Raven's like, if you wanted a heal, you could get one. Oh, can I have a heal? No. No.
I'm just saying you could.
I don't want to spend any resources. I'm out of spell. I'm out of second and third level spells.
Yeah, I'm not a
So-
second. I got a couple third, but that's it.
I've got some spells. You should take a rat.
Actually, wait, I didn't use that.
Take the rat with you.
I will.
Okay, well, if you
I
don't
have
want to
one
heal,
left.
I thought
Just-
that Frank
Alright.
said Val wanted to heal.
I do.
oh,
I was
dude,
just expressing my worry that we're gonna run out of resources.
I mean, let's see. And that would be 9.
9 hit points.
Are you still short?
Just a hair.
Wow. Take 11 from Kaluma.
All right. Well, that makes it full.
Yeah.
Baller. All right. So I'm gonna head out.
All right.
I'm gonna stuff my pendant, my catalyst
There you go.
all right.
in my shirt.
Okay.
I believe I will head out as well.
I hate to ask
Do
this.
my
but-
invisible eavesdropping.
I hate to ask this, but where are you putting the rat?
Um,
Put it on your shoulder or something.
no, just hang out in my pocket.
Okay.
Val,
Yeah.
good luck.
Thank you.
You get 3 inspiration points from that.
How long does invisibility last?
1 hour.
All right.
All right.
Can I look out like whatever windows or whatever in the front of the church, see if there's any like stores or anything across the way?
Yeah. Yeah. What are you looking for specifically?
Just a store,
Yeah.
preferably a general store or whatever's like directly across the
Are
way.
you just gonna stand outside the store like a prop?
No,
Okay.
Just-
Wave your arms a little bit. Do the.
yeah.
Lucky inflatable unfailing tree man.
Yeah. What'd you say?
You know those flapping advertisements.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Is like the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There is a liquor store across the street.
Oh, yes.
You can get a new vice.
They call it 45.
So you could go there.
And I call it 45.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Actually, for something I have planned to do.
But yeah, so you walk out into the cold night air, and walk the cobblestone streets. And like I said, there's these large lamp posts where they have taken torches and set them ablaze so that there's ample light throughout the streets.
Yeah.
Large stone buildings, and you're able to walk down the streets. There are people about, but they tend to stay away from each other. They keep their wits about them.
They're germaphobes.
Know where we're at, but god damn it.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find a store. Not the liquor store though.
What kind of store are you looking for? What are you keeping your eye out for?
Clothing store, I guess.
A clothing store? It's pretty late at night, so those kinds of stores are going to be closed.
Okay. Maybe a
liquor store?
A food stand.
A food stand? You can find one of those, yeah.
Yeah.
Only one. You're not allowed to find any others.
No, there's plenty of them open. I don't know what you're looking for specifically, but there's one called Makago's if you want to go there.
I'm going to Makago's.
Yeah, Makago's has all kinds of. They specialize in sandwiches and rolls.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a guy there, sleeves rolled up, large apron, hairnet, and he leans forward and looks you up and down, and he says, "Oh, you're new. You're not from the neighborhood."
No.
The hell's up with your hand?
Oh, and put it back under the. I had it under the cloak.
Yeah, but it's still a giant fucking fist.
Yeah. Fell. It's a cast.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I know it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Come on.
Sorry. No. 7 sandwiches. Let me get a. Not just name off like 7.
Yeah,
sandwiches.
he takes your order.
Yeah.
All right, now we're talking.
Yeah. So, this is gonna sound really weird. I hit my head really bad.
Doesn't sound weird at all. You look at the type.
Where am I at? I don't seem to remember.
You're at 5th and Weston.
5th and Weston. In
Yeah.
what city? Town? I know. I'm serious. Like I was hanging on top of my house.
You're in Machado, man.
Machado.
Come on.
All right.
Man.
Let's.
Gets to work.
All right. Appreciate it, sir.
Problem, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just throwing food together, one after the other. Throws it in the bag.
Mm-hmm. All right. What's the bill, sir?
15 gold.
15 gold. I'm gonna give him 20.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right.
It's of sandwiches.
I appreciate it, sir.
Yep.
You have a good one.
About to.
Yeah.
You know, I really feel this character already because this was my job for like over a year.
I'm gonna head back to the church.
All right.
Making sandwiches for people and putting them in bags after getting asked weird questions. This was my job for over a year.
Yeah.
All right. So you head back into the church. You got food for everyone. And
Yep.
Paddington's like, oh, nice.
Yeah, I went to one place and I didn't find anything out. So I figured I'd get some food first for everyone. Didn't know how hungry we were.
Hungry now, I guess. Didn't find anything out?
No, not yet. I got to talk to one person, and I got to work on my my excuse game because I must just find out where we're at.
Found out the
You
name of
tells
the
him.
town.
All right. So he grabs a sandwich.
And I did this. Val's backstory is she used to be like a vagrant, so like I don't. Why am I so bad at this sort of shit?
Well, then you got drunk.
Kaluma has good wisdom. I don't think I've been making good decisions.
So I hand everyone their food.
Wait, do you try to hand one to me?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Ate
right,
before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
you got an extra one just in case.
Okay, good. I was just making sure.
just in case you're still hungry.
Okay.
In case you go, hey, what about me?
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
We're assuming Tap has already left by now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Tap, what are you
I'll
up to?
I'll leave taps on the pew.
Are you putting a napkin or something under it?
Well, I mean, they're all wrapped up, I'm assuming.
I left my my owl on the roof of the church to keep a lookout and appear down there if he sees any of those folks come back. But
I figure you got a half hour if you're coming back.
exactly, yeah, I'm gonna take a half hour out, and I'm gonna look for anything resembling thieves' cant.
Oh,
So-
all right.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
There you go.
I'm using the thieves' cant, looking for symbols or markings to indicate the location of a safe spot,
Good,
a hideout, any sort of direction to.
I mean, if invisibility wears off, can't you use hide?
Yeah.
Can't you sneak?
Oh, I'll be sneaking. I think that's implied.
Yeah. So, you are walking about, you're invisible, and you hear two people. There's two people talking, and they're just dressed in regular clothes. Like they're actually kind of dressed nicely for the night. They're both in button-up shirts. They've got khakis on. They're walking down the street, and it looks like they're both closing up shop. And
Good for you, little guy. Good for you.
I've been summoned.
do you need me to wait?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So the rest of you are hanging out in church?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pedro,
What's up?
I've come to the realization that we can't stay in the church.
Okay.
Nice.
With that also said, anything we don't take with us is going to be scavenged over.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we should take the stuff off the.
Horizon Walkers.
Yep.
So if you say that, I'll help you. But
Where are you
Sure,
putting
and
all of
scrub.
this stuff?
huh?
What?
Where are you putting 21 people's worth of stuff?
Well, what all are we taking off of that?
They've got weapons, they've got rations, they've got
Armor.
gear. Yep.
You said that there was a store out front? Or does anybody... No, I have
Liquor
no
store.
idea.
There's a liquor
Yeah,
store.
what are you gonna sell?
Yep. Corby's.
Corby's. Absolutely.
Well, I'm thinking if you think we can sell any of this to a liquor store, we can try that. The rest of it, I'm thinking we just take what we need.
Take
and
some
then-
options.
We might have to just
Leave the rest.
or break it so that the 365 doesn't become better armed.
True. How many?
That hurts. I don't want to do that, but
Yeah.
We should burn the church down. No.
no, there are people
No.
outside that are not 365 that might get caught.
I'm joking. Also, I'm a rat. I can't
Not
say
funny.
shit.
I'm not here. How many rations and stuff do they have?
Looks like each one of them brought about 5 days worth.
Nice.
So we have
And there's-
105 rations.
Jesus. Yeah.
Distribute
Where-
that as best we can. Any
look
of you
over-
use weapons? Let's go through them. Let's see if we can upgrade our current equipment. If there's a better quality version of what
All
we're
right.
saying.
We're any of them wearing chain shirts.
All of them are wearing chain shirts.
Ooh. It's a fucking upgrade party for Val.
Will any of them fit you?
Prob-
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the Wildman Borneo at least fits me. That's a 17 AC. That's
I'm imagining
Oh,
none of them
16.
have. I'm imagining none of them have a wood staff.
Can you wear light armor as a summoner?
yes.
I'm imagining none of them have wood staffs that are better than the one I already have.
Is it because of a feat you have, Frank?
No, it's in the class abilities.
Oh, I didn't know summoners could wear light armor.
Light armor.
Nice.
Weapons, daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, light crossbows.
I'll have to look at that again. I didn't know I wrote that in there.
I'll take. Let's see. Encumbrance.
Somebody's going for a nerf.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I didn't hear light armor in that list.
Suddenly, you feel like you're unable to wear this armor.
Yep, this is in Summoner PDF 2.5.
Okay.
What do I have? Jesus. Okay. I'll take.
Cool.
Yes,
Cast it with light armor from the get go. That's
Oh yeah,
That's-
that's really good.
Really
Yeah.
weird.
And so none of them had any magical items on them either, right? When I
Nope.
checked. Okay.
Need to find equipment. There it is. Can't remember my max dex bonus is on chain shirt. It may not be good. Oh no, I can only wear stud leather armor. Never mind. F it.
Okay.
That's my highest anyway.
I guess I'll upgrade to a chain shirt. It'll raise my AC to 16 as opposed to 14.
Ready wearing chain.
yeah, chain's a medium armor, isn't it?
What's the smallest one of them?
Not Mabel.
You can wear one of their boots as like a
I
shirt.
was saying like a cloak if they had a smallish, but if it's that big.
I mean, you can always cut a cloak.
But I need to double check. Does chain shirt? Okay,
I
does
will
not-
take a cloak and try to start making it like a little smaller if I can. Just to like wrap around me and kind of hide me. if
Not
I-
in any way that's effective. Oh wait, chain to try to hide who you are.
Yeah.
No, a cloak.
Oh, clothes.
Yeah. No, I'm not taking armor. I just want a cloak because
You want
I'm good with my
that,
armor. It's fine.
That
Yeah.
Ewok look.
Yeah, I just like if I need to hide myself, like I'll take if I have to take a dagger and just kind of.
There's no way to make yourself look like you're wearing a normal cloak, but you can hide
Sure.
yourself. Yes, like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah, like it's a shitty cloak, but
yeah, people are gonna think you look weird, but they won't think you look like a mouse.
right.
Yeah, they think you look like a pillow
Or a sack.
Oh,
or a
God.
sack. Yeah.
The only
Excuse me,
reason
please.
they
I
know
just need to walk through here, please.
that small is gnomes.
People in haversack, yes.
Yes.
What if they think you're a gnome?
Or a goblin.
Hey.
I have the audio ready to be stripped. By the way, Dad, I just haven't done it
you?
yet. Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just haven't had. Yeah, sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. I'm just
Yeah, it's like it's right here. I'm looking at it. I just haven't been able to do it yet.
I'll
Yeah.
leave them to take whatever gold they have off of them.
But strip the copper off them.
I'm sorry.
Val is taking the gold.
No, the copper. Like I was like when you strip like copper off
Yeah.
like a telephone pole or whatever.
People do that because copper is valuable in our society. I don't know.
I know, I'm
if
making a
fucking
poor person joke.
copper-
He was trying to be funny.
All
No,
right.
you're not.
Frankie strips the copper off of copper coins.
Is any of the equipment masterwork?
He just peels it back till there's nothing there. Perfect.
These aren't copper clad. They're just copper.
Wait a second. Puts it back together.
Pedro,
Yes,
are there any masterwork longbows?
they are not.
Okay.
Just longbows.
Just longbows. Okay.
Do they have any instruments? I'm just kidding.
What about
They're all a cappella.
A roguish harmonic.
the Horizon Walker Shadow Leader? What did he have on him?
Let me check.
Nice.
He had a
That's what
he had a picture of his family.
To be
Picture-
boss level loot.
He had a picture of Lauren with a heart around his face.
Oh, perfect.
He had 2 warhammers and a hand crossbow.
Ooh, hand cross.
I'll take the hand crossbow. Any bolts?
He had 30 bolts.
Yeah, for folks who have only melee, that's hand crossbow's a good one.
Oh,
Hey,
is
guy-
it- if you're proficient, Are any of you guys proficient?
Not with hand crossbows.
No, a hand crossbow is a simple weapon, isn't it?
It's not listed on my.
I don't think a hand. I think it's light. I think light is one. Hand crossbow, I don't think is.
I just realized we might be taking on an entire gang operation in COG.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might have
Oh,
to.
it's a light crossbow is simple.
Yeah, light crossbow.
Right, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's light.
Gang wars, gang wars, gang
I've
wars.
got a feed.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Let's
Hey,
see.
damage isn't that much different from my existing bow. Like, range, terrible. But with some of my other stuff. Sorry, I'm not.
What?
Guys, if there's any weapons you guys feel like you need, or there's anything you think that we might be able to sell later, please grab it off of them. The rest, I think, we're going to have to break.
Hand crossbow is expensive.
Yeah, 75 gold.
Unless they have a
The
nicer
most
rapier than
expensive
mine.
Weapon, actually. Yeah, that's the single most expensive one.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't really use anything besides the light crossbow, but I got magic stone, so I don't
I
want
guess I could use martial weapons.
Don't need it.
I don't want to use too many
You know?
martial weapons. Let's see.
Yep.
I am back if you want to finish the thieves' camp.
Yeah. So they're walking down the street.
Conversations and or symbols.
Yep. And they're just, talking back and forth. And there is a elderly lady that is doesn't seem to be too conspicuous at first. She seems like at first like she's just homeless and she's rummaging through a trash can. And they're walking by, and as soon as they get close, they're having a regular conversation and they stop. And then it's kind of, to anybody else, it would seem just like any old, like it almost seems like they don't even stop having their normal conversation, but they seem to just stop, and then they look at her real quick, and then there's this real quick nod to each other. They look at her, and all of them with a real quick subtle nod to each other, kind of just do
Go on.
do two quick nods, and then there's just the briefest of hand motions, and all three of them nod and then keep walking. And then given 2 more minutes, she gets up and she walks into an alley. And then about a minute later, she walks out of the alley. She's in completely different clothes. She's completely cleaned up. And she pulls this up. She has this little pouch in her hand, and she finishes tying it up. And you recognize it as a spell component pouch, and she tucks it into the sleeve of her clothes. She looks like she is just dressed to the nines. And she's all cleaned up, and they are walking towards a cemetery on the edge of town, and so is she. And yeah, they were definitely basically trading in thieves' camp.
You're muted. Josh, you're muted.
They're all walking to the cemetery.
Yes.
I'll follow them if I have time.
You don't.
I don't.
You will run out of invisibility. You won't be able to get back. So you have to make a decision. If you follow
Do you
them,
have another first level for another invisibility?
invisibility is
It's
second
second
level.
It's second, and yes.
Just duck into an alley real quick.
Yeah, I will follow them.
All right. So, yeah, they walk into the cemetery. The 2 gentlemen do at first, and then a little bit later, the old lady does as well.
Real quick, is
Yeah.
this cemetery like just in the middle of nowhere? Is it?
It's on the outskirts of the city.
Okay, how far of a walk would it be to the nearest building?
To the nearest
To the
front.
graveyard.
Oh, I guess 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so it's like way out there.
Yeah.
10-minute walk from the nearest. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So this the cemetery, it's gated. The and every like there is a old kind of rickety gate, and then that's kind of on the outskirts of it, towards the front of it, and it's not too long before it gives way to this nice thick concrete wall, and then on the outskirts of the cemetery are the classic old thick mausoleums. That's where the gentlemen are making their way. Once they find a nice, beautiful, tall mausoleum that's guarded by two hooded figure statues, like they stand about 10 feet tall. Each one has their hands on podiums. And as they approach those statues, they kind of bow their heads, and then they fix their kind of their cufflinks on their shirts. And then again, they seem to do something that looks like they're just kind of adjusting their clothes, but you recognize it as some sort of gesture that in Thieves' Camp must mean something to whatever crew or gang that they're affiliated with. And then they make their way into the mausoleum. And if you
Am
wait,
I able to mentally note the?
yeah, you've got the gesture down.
Okay.
5 minutes later, the old lady makes her way, where once she was wearing just kind of like an old shawl and just some kind of like dirty, raggedy clothes. Now she has a nice pantsuit. She's nice and clean. She's got whites on. She's got pearl buttons. And you wouldn't be surprised if she used prestidigitation to clean her clothes in the alley. And she does this exact same gesture, and then she walks in as well.
Interesting. How's my timer?
If you've cast invisibility again and it lasts an hour, you've got 40 minutes.
All right. I will make my way back. If they all three have gone in, I'll make my way back.
Yeah. So you make it back to the church?
Actually, I take that back. Was there? Did I see any symbols or anything on the mausoleum to indicate, maybe in Thieves' Camp, whose entrance this is?
No, nothing that you could like, because Thieves' Camp's very specialized. Like, you recognize that it has to do with thieves, but you're on a different world. If you were on your world, you would know what it meant. But it's kind of like you couldn't go to L.A. and go, yes, my local knowledge of gang signs tells me that this would clearly, you recognize gang signs, you recognize that this has been marked as local territory of someone, but no. The only thing you could probably notice is that what you stumbled upon probably is not 365.
That's sort of my main concern there, is this doesn't seem like
It's something else.
Yeah, the dress, the behavior doesn't seem quite the same. All right.
No.
I'll make my way back, yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I am going to pick up one of those warhammers because I've got an idea.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Given enough time, you guys have been eating, doing your thing. You've gotten all the bodies together. You've gotten everything figured out. And as you guys are getting ready to make your next move, the doors open and Tap walks in as his invisibility falls off.
Hey, Tap.
Kaluma lowers his bow and arrow. I was ready on the door.
I was able to find a thieves guild.
You did?
Unfortunately, it's not the one we're after.
Oh.
Not 3 eat feet.
No, I'll relay them what I saw and what happened.
Do you think it's another rival one?
Thieves guilds are always rivals, so if there's 2 in the city, they're rivals. There's probably more than 2 in the city.
That could possibly help.
So My worry is we're running out of time before they send a crew to storm this church or whatever.
What are we going to do?
Did you see any places we could go?
That's a good question. Did I?
What?
Any abandoned buildings along the way?
You didn't check the buildings to see if they're abandoned.
Oh.
You saw lots of buildings.
No, the most I can tell you is there's a graveyard frequented by thieves about so many minutes out.
Should
We can search for a place to hide out while we think of a better plan and get some rest, but no, nothing to help us locate 365.
Fuck.
I could try again. I have the Pedro, you said I cast it twice
Yeah.
for that trip? Okay. Yeah. I've got 1 hour left of invisibility before I'm gonna fall over. I
well,
could try again.
I don't know if you would make it back though. What if you got I don't know.
Scout the immediate area, see if I can find an empty building for us to move ourselves to.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because we need a rest no matter what.
We need a rest, and we don't want to be here when they come back. That would be playing right into their hands.
And if it's not them, I mean, wherever we go, we're probably going to be putting up the cozy cottage,
Yeah.
which is going to be very obviously magic.
Right.
And this
we need
world
to
is
stay out of
suspicious
sight.
of it.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's how long until daylight, Pedro?
If you peek out and you have to make a guess, as long as everything on this world works like normal, 24-hour day cycle, probably another 4 or 5 hours.
How many
Okay, so
people
kind
are-
of dead of night. Feels like the dead of night.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many people are still on the street?
It's thinning out, but it's more people than you'd like.
All right. We may have to make a impromptu stealth over to our new location.
Can't
We'll
you
see
send
what-
your owl out to look around?
Don't you have an owl? Lyrics?
I don't have one summoned at the moment. Do I?
Last time you had one, it was eaten by the void.
That's what I thought. I don't think I resummoned one since then.
Not yet. That I can think of anyway.
I didn't think I had.
Do it.
What bird of prey do I want to choose this time?
Why? Always. Mabel can't sleep well with these
Get a
birds everywhere.
Falcon.
A raven.
Yes, the fox, the ultimate bird of prey.
Man,
Yes. Yes.
A raven.
I thought you said flying fox, Frank.
Oh, that.
no, I no.
She would be okay with that. I'd be okay with the flying fox more so than.
It's just a fox you throw.
Foxes still eat nice.
Kind of
Wasn't
like
there
the
like a ball
Kiwi,
thing.
kind of like the Kiwi delivery service and Enzo's comic.
Yeah. Now, what do you mean a ball?
Wasn't there like a ball called like I remember there was like this ball that like went really it had like a little tail thing on it that when you threw it, it went super
Oh
fucking
yeah,
far.
yeah.
I think it was called a flying fox or something like
So
that.
I don't remember what it was called,
It
but
was
I
something along
remember
the lines,
that.
but it had this like weird tail and it just like shot. I remember my dad threw it up in the air and it took like 30 seconds to come down. Like it took a while.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Or maybe your dad has a really good arm.
Well, yeah.
All I remember are like those arrow bees that, like, unless you owned a football stadium, they were in the neighbor's tree within 5 minutes. Those things would go miles.
Would usually ended up in the neighbor's tree.
So am I going out again?
I
Yeah.
really need something to
Sure.
just find a place to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I will cast my last spell slot.
All
Go
right.
searching
Uh,
for-
Too late. Go ahead.
All right. So you watch as tap once again wraps himself up in arcane energy and whisks himself away in invisibility. Then you watch the door open by itself, close itself, and then given enough time, he's able to find a nearby building and then come back. And yeah, it shouldn't be too far away. As long as you guys can make some stealth checks, you should be able to get there, no problem.
While he's gone, can I search the church for any like books or
Yeah, I was wanting to do that earlier too.
like
About
just maybe some information? Maybe the church can go. This is the Church of Wisdom inside of town name.
that. And can I make is there a check to like compare like the symbology and stuff in here with the church that
Is there any
The Church of Wisdom?
celestial writing?
Yeah, a lot of questions. Who wants to go first?
Mabel.
Let's okay.
History,
so-
I think, would apply.
Okay, so who's Mabel? What are you asking?
I want to compare like the symbology and everything in this church with the Church of Wisdom
Mm-hmm.
and see what would that be?
Basically, this would be just a basic intelligence check because you're just trying to remember.
Okay. Oh, wow. Intelligence is 22.
Nice. So what's interesting is that there are stained glass windows. Most of them have been shattered. But whereas the Church of Wisdom had intricate patterns put into the stained glass windows, this doesn't. This has just what was most intricate in this church was the spheres. Opposite of the main church doors were the spheres, and they were the centerpiece. A lot of effort was put into really putting in details of the spheres, and there's this huge, beautiful mural of this the branches of an expansive tree behind the spheres, and the branches and the roots kind of intertwined and racing between the spheres, almost as if they were trying to create like lines or paths between the spheres. And that's something different than what you saw in the Church of Wisdom. But as much effort was put into creating this mural, there seems to be just as much effort into the graffiti and the destruction of this mural. You also might remember that in the Church of Wisdom, there was a lot of effort in putting like these these stories in the stained glass, like going from like there was like history or a pattern or a story. In this stained glass, there's like 4 sets. None of that here. There's just beautiful stained glass windows, but there's nothing put into the glass itself. Everything was put just into this one mural up against the wall, and then there's a whole bunch of 365 graffiti.
Does
And
the
then-
tree? Sorry.
And then like also destruction of the mural itself.
Does the tree remind me of like because I've been with multiple people of the Church of Knox and stuff.
It
so
does,
reminds me of
yeah.
that.
It does remind you of the Knox's teachings, the dreaming tree and stuff
I'll
like that.
Get lyrics then. Lyrics. Come look at this mural.
I lumber over there.
Ha!
Look, it's
Stop it.
the tree.
We'll leave this
It's
game.
the tree. It looks like the dreaming tree, right?
I'm gonna put my hand on it and just look at it and see if I notice anything about it that I might know.
Yeah, it does. It's very easy for you to kind of see, and if you touch it, even feel as if a lot of work was put into tracing out the branches and the roots of the dreaming tree.
I will trace it out with my finger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like somebody had put a lot of work in trying to give me an insight check.
Oh. That's going to be a 12.
A 12. It's beautiful. Or at least it was in its heyday.
Is there anything like in particular they seem like? Is it seem like they're covering anything or
No,
no?
it's just
Okay.
gratuitous and
After I trace it out, I'm going to just place my palm flat against it. Just
Yep, it just looks like aggressive vandalism.
If you had gotten a higher roll on it, you would have noticed that it says "Made in China."
Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
is there any celestial around it?
Mm-mm. No.
What do those spheres look like? Are they
Yes.
completely broken?
Does that seem familiar to me, or is that different?
No, I guess the only other thing I could tell you is that there was a lot of care and construction in the other church. This looks well done, but there's a few levels of craftsmanship that are lacking in this. Like, it's well done, it's beautiful, but
How many spheres are there?
there are 7.
And can I put this together with the fact that there are 7 worlds that Hobson?
7 wizards.
I specifically asked him that question. And I feel
Yeah.
like he did not
Wait,
answer.
What was that again? What was the question?
He said he had.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
No, I think he was talking about you. Right?
Yeah, I was asking Raven.
Yeah.
Oh, if I can put together that there's 7 of the circles and 7 wizards.
Oh yeah, I mean you can infer that on your own. Yeah, 7. There's 7 spheres, 7 worlds, 7 wizards. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I want to look really closely at the spheres if I can, because I did ask him that, and
Do you know what this means?
now I'm questioning.
Yeah, like you guys don't need to ask me if you're allowed to ponder that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I just want to look closely at them and see if I can see any like.
Well, I just figured after the
Details.
insight roll, I didn't know if that's what it had to do with.
Oh.
Do you know what this means?
Hey, what's up, Wizwar?
This means Half-Life 3 is confirmed.
Half-Life 3. There it is.
Yeah, got it. We solved the mystery. Pedro confirmed.
Boom. But yeah, so
Yeah. So is there anything left on the spheres though?
yeah, there are, I mean, like the big thing that's different from the other church and this church is that there was
This
A-
church has balls.
Woo. The Church of Wisdom had a sphere with a book in the middle, and this one has a keyhole in the middle, right? But one of the hold on one second. Yeah, one of the spheres, for instance, has a gear in the middle. I gotta actually pull this up real quick. I think someone has it already. Yeah, I think someone has his notes already on it.
But I'm also not the creator, and it's speculation. So
It's all right.
It's exactly what you think it is.
Might have it somewhere too, but I'm just.
One sphere has the storybook. One sphere, the one in the middle, has the keyhole. One sphere has a gear in the middle. One sphere has a series of land masses that are chained together. One sphere has a world that can be seen from the side, and it has a mass of land that has like a series of catacombs in it.
That's the good one.
Yeah. The keyhole, I should elaborate. It's like it's a sphere that has a bunch of chains around it with a lock. That's the keyhole. How many is that so far?
1, 2,
so
3, 4, 5,
keyhole-
6.
Keyhole, book, gear, Lambasses, catacombs. 5. Wait.
Oh yeah, 5. You didn't mention the hourglass one yet.
I
Or
didn't?
the
Oh,
mystery 7th.
No, so hourglass.
yeah. And then there's the hold on. Yeah, so there's the storybook. There's the there's one that has just a there's the storybook. There's one that has a just kind of an island with a mountain on it.
Oh.
There's one that has a gear. There's one that has kind of like a world with a series of catacombs. There's one that's an hourglass. There's one that is a island held up by a series of chains. And then there's one that is the chains around a lock. That's all 7, right?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
That was.
Book, keyhole, Lambasses.
And what did you say was on the floor in the church? Was that the keyhole?
No, that's the one in the middle of all these spheres.
I mean, on the floor, not on the.
I don't think I said anything on the floor.
When we first, I thought.
I thought that's where the keyhole was, middle of
No, it's in the middle of the spheres, like the
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like the
Oh.
middle sphere or
Oh,
whatever.
I thought you said something about the floor when we first woke up or whatever.
I don't believe so.
I apologize, Professor Pedro. You said that there was one with a keyhole in the middle of a lock, and there was a separate one which was a bunch of chains on a lock.
I elaborated, like when I said keyhole, I should have elaborated. There are like chains around the keyhole.
All right, then I've got 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Gear, Landmasses. Wait, hang on. So there's one with the book,
I'm going to
With the
just copy this
keyhole,
again, and I'm going to
with the
rewrite them all.
gear.
Hold on.
one with the landmasses chained together, the side view from with the catacombs, the hourglass, and the mountain, or the island with the mountain. That's 7.
I was counting them while you were
Okay.
saying them. There were 7.
Okay.
Well,
There's
is
only-
it? Oh, never mind. Go on.
There's only one keyhole.
Yes.
Right. But there's an
We
island.
could always watch it on the stream later, on the replay, if we can't remember them.
Yeah.
Callie got them all.
I finally figured out what the island and the island one was.
Yeah.
The island with the mountain was that's
Menroth, right?
Menroth, yeah. As we were on.
Mhm.
I feel like we can check that one's Arcadia.
That's what I thought too.
Mhm.
The keyhole one is intriguing.
Well, it's in the middle, right? So
And
that
it seems like
must be-
that's the one that
must
we're
be
on.
cog.
I thought we saw a gear already.
Well, we don't
did.
know.
No,
What,
no.
we don't know what a cog is, do we?
I mean,
I mean,
no.
We have windmills on our world. I think we know what a cog is.
A gear, at least.
right. We know what gears are. Yeah, we use them in. Yeah.
Clocks.
Anyways, I think
All
I
of our
wrapped
char-
up.
all of our characters are notorious gearheads.
No, Kaluma's not.
Mabel
anyway.
knows the need for speed.
Have you guys completed your investigation?
I was gonna look around for any celestial writing myself.
I'm looking for any local documents like parishers or
Mhm.
you know
Yeah. Just any books
Just-
or something.
records of like births or anything with a city name.
And Tap's not back yet.
No, I came back.
Yeah, you came back.
You
Yeah,
found a place?
Yeah, I found a place.
Okay.
It's
Did
a
you
short
check it out?
distance away, but it's a lot more people around still than I'd prefer.
Can you make a couple of?
Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get this on record now, so it's all clarified. Just because I know there's like a whole bunch of notes everywhere, and I want to get it out there. There are 7 spheres.
Right.
One sphere has a gear. One sphere has an hourglass. One sphere has an open book, a storybook. One sphere is a floating island with a curved mountain, almost like a horn. One sphere has 3 islands chained together. One sphere has a world that has a series of catacombs in the middle. And one sphere has a keyhole. Yeah. That's the official ruling. I know that in the past, like I saw in my notes that I had originally said that there were like chains around the keyhole and stuff.
Not okay.
Yeah, I had later in some churches it does not have that. This church does not have that, and I tried to go back and add it in on the fly. And no, this church does not have that, so I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got 2 tabs open, and in one church it has that, and the other church it doesn't. And I started getting confused by which tab I had open. So this church does not have those chains on it. So
Okay. Cool. Updated my notes.
So is there any celestial writing around?
there is not in this church.
Not in this church.
Yep.
Maybe the church next door.
Ah, got him.
Well, can you make the biggest of us invisible so that we can? Oh no, you just made your last invisible, didn't you?
Nah, I am dead out of spells.
That's right.
I got a couple of first level, and that's it. I used my 3rd level on my last level 2.
Well,
viz.
wait. Matthias can make us sneakier, though, right?
I can.
Can you do pass without trace?
I can, because I always have that spell prepared.
Even
With
though I,
very
even
good
though I
reason.
know what the spell is, I kind of back up a little bit.
The fuck?
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's going on?
Nothing.
Why are you?
I think he's
doesn't
excited.
Huh?
He doesn't like me casting spells on him because the last spell I cast on him was Dispel Magic.
Do you want people to see all of us and attack us?
Yeah, he's the one we need to hide the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. We
true,
all
get him.
can find roads big enough to obscure us. That ain't happening with Larry.
No.
I'm just not
Try.
big on druids casting spells on me.
He has done this to us before.
No, that's okay. He doesn't like me. It's fine.
We
All
have
right, so
to
what are we
all
doing?
be friends.
Oh,
All right.
sorry.
Did I find anything, by the way?
Way over there.
What were you doing?
Looking for like records,
Oh, yeah.
just like
Books
records
and
of people who
stuff.
lived here, or like any sort of record that would, any sort of document that would try and get some kind of hint where we're at.
Give me an investigation.
Ooh,
I was gonna say you did overhear the name of the city, right? The shopkeep.
Yeah.
yeah. The shop, the name of the. I got 21.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Um,
yeah. He heard the name of a city. Yeah.
I thought
What
I
does
thought
that mean?
I thought that was the name of the shop.
that's what I thought too.
No, he told you what the name of the shop was, and then he.
I thought the name of the shop when he.
No, okay. I can tell here.
Yeah, it was like you're in
The
something.
food stand was Mikago's. He said you're in Machado.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
it sounded really close. That's why.
that's why. Yeah.
Trying to confuse us.
All right.
Who knows?
What's the plan?
Yeah. So you're going? Are you going like in the basement
Yeah.
by yourself?
Basement?
With someone else.
I'll actually go down with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you ask,
No. No, I'm just joking. There's no basement.
Oh.
Yeah. So
We're in the Alamo, aren't we?
you do find a door that looks like it was supposed to lead to the basement. And when you open it, it looks like so you kind of have to fight with it a little bit. and then you break it open, and it looks like maybe there were plans to build a basement, but it never went that far.
Oh, okay.
How far
What's
did
a
it go?
door?
It looks like they had broke ground, but they never actually got more than like 5 feet.
This really is half-assed.
Who puts a door before they actually dig it
Right?
out?
Inside here, it looks like this served as some sort of like makeshift bedroom. So
That is a small bedroom. Is there anything at all in there?
there's just a small little cot, and then there is a box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box, Joey?
Yeah.
What's in the box?
So inside the box, there is just a whole bunch of dust and a whole bunch of journals.
Taking them.
Nope. So
Underneath all of those is Jeff Bezos. Just hanging at the bottom of the box.
so yeah, you just start reading through them.
No, I'm gonna take.
We can read them later. Let's go.
That's what I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like have an interest on those books myself.
Matthias.
I'll do.
I cast Pass Without a Trace, but I ask Lyrics for consent first.
Just do it.
I have to ask consent first.
He gave you consent. Let's go.
Fine, I cast
Dylan
it.
was probably annoyed at this point. I'm sorry.
Paddington looks really confused.
Yeah. What?
I missed something.
Yeah, I hear you,
All of
Paddington.
his friends died.
No, I mean the consent thing.
Oh, the consent thing. I don't know, but we need to all be friends here.
Oh, the past druids were dicks to the God, why am I forgetting their names?
Yeah, I know.
The Oaken, and now he doesn't like druids.
I
So
have heard
I
this
ask
story.
I ask him permission before I cast spells on him.
Oh wow, really?
Because it's the nice thing to do.
Oh.
That is a nice thing to do.
Because you can't cast anything on me without asking.
No, it's just the nice thing to do. I could cast something on you without asking, but I do
Excuse
it
me,
anyway.
can we have this heart-to-heart
I already cast
in the cozy
now.
cottage? Great. Then Kaluma's going to say, let's go, and heads to the door. The back door.
All right, let us sneak with the
Backdoor
utmost
lover.
sneakiness.
All
Pat,
right.
Where are we going?
So let's do some stealth checks.
Oh God.
Oh
This
boy!
is plus 10, right?
Everybody
Yeah.
stick together.
Damn. All right.
That's good.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right,
yeah.
people. Mondo,
30.
Cool.
Plus 10.
30.
still.
Oh. I feel bad about my roll.
Oh.
I'm not even the rogue.
34.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot
Oh,
to add
God
my
damn
plus
it.
10. Never mind, I feel great.
I got
Close
20.
the fucking door, Reggie.
What did you do?
He fucking barked at me. God damn it.
Good on you, Reg. Oh man.
Get the shot out of me.
What did Matthias get?
Oh, I got an 11.
Plus 10?
Plus your 10?
Yeah. I rolled a natural 2, and I have -1 to stealth, and then I added 10.
Oh my god. Wait, what are you right now? You didn't shapeshift before you went, did you?
No, he asked.
By the time Tap would have gotten back, it would have worn off.
I think to myself, goddamn druids, noisy.
What did Kaluma get?
27.
Nice. And then Tap?
38.
All right. So you guys begin quietly sneaking your way out of the church, taking the back alleys, making your way uptown, sneaking around. Everything's going fine. You have to round a corner, and Tap has found a nice, small little warehouse. And by small, I mean it takes up the whole city block.
No, that's not at all used by rogues.
No, it seems clear.
I would have checked for.
Yeah, Tap. That's the advantage of sending Tap. Tap knows what to look for. He knows to check it out and make sure it doesn't have any claims on it by other thieves.
Mm-hmm.
So this should be quite serviceable for your needs.
Why hasn't it been claimed by other thieves?
So it should all be good. No, I'm not setting you guys up for failure. Like,
Roll initiative.
no, it's all guys. God damn it,
All right.
it's all good.
Pedro, you put us on edge so often.
I
that
know.
we never
Well,
know what to
and
do.
then both Paddington and Matthias rolled 2s.
Oh no!
So you guys come around the side, and they're the last 2 to roll into the to crawl into the warehouse, and right before they do, someone off to the side goes, "It looks like there's 2 bears trying to crawl into the warehouse." Holy shit, that's 2 fucking bears trying to crawl into the fucking warehouse.
Mating season.
No.
And that's where we'll have to stop.
God damn it.
Fine.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been World Walkers.
This has been World Walkers Rhalanas.
This was World Walkers Rhalanas.
Now this is World Walk. Who know the fuck where we are?
Yeah. See you guys next week, 7 o'clock, for the last episode of World Walkers Rhalanas of 2018.
Oh god, there's
Oh,
the
God.
episode of Rhalanas.
See, that's the kind of thing we're talking about.
Yeah. Yay.
We
All
get
right.
assassinated by some fucking guy with a machine gun.
It's also the last episode of World Walkers Rhalanas, period.
No.
Like, it's not up to Pedro. It's entirely up to us.
The power is yours.